Hello. Hello, everybody. Melkor, thank you very much for the resub. It's good to see you. Jaquel Rose, thank you for the follow on Twitter. I appreciate it. I'm not in the habit of following people back, I'm afraid. I like to keep my my Twitter feed very curated. So I fully understand if that means you need to unfollow me. No problem whatsoever. It's just a personal preference on my part that I like to only follow people who I'm like actively following. I have like, I don't know, I think I follow like 30 people on Twitter maybe. It's a very, very small number, and I like to keep it that way. But yeah, hey, it's been, I don't even know how long it's been a really long time since I last streamed, and I feel kind of bad about it. Like I initially was just thinking, oh, well, I've got a new job, and my new job starts super early compared to when I had been waking up, so it'll be a few weeks while I adjust to the new start time, and then I'll be able to start streaming again. And it turns out it took longer than that to adjust to the new wake-up time, and also I'm really bad at adjusting to change, it turns out, so I was incredibly stressed for several months. And then also, just as generally at everything that's happening in the world, other sources of stress there as well, so was not feeling up to streaming. Most of the time, I spent like the whole weekend just like recovering from the work week, and at the end of the day, like even though I finished quite early at work, now I finish at like 3 p.m. my time. By the time I'd like decompressed and had dinner, I just didn't have any energy to stream. But I'm hoping that's going to change. Like I'm getting settled in at work, and I figured today, like, why not? Let's just go live and see what happens. So apologies if this stream is even more scuffed than usual. I already realized, like, I went live and then was like, oh wait, crap, I I forgot to update the stream info. So everyone got notified that I was playing Elden Ring. That was a lie. It's a randomizer. I'm playing Triforce Hunt today because those tend to be shorter streams, and I'm not sure I have the energy for a full, potentially, like 6 or 7 hours is one of the longest regular randomizers I've done. I don't have that in me, and I don't want to do half a stream and then stop. So I'm going to do a Triforce Hunt, and hopefully it'll be 2 or 3 hours, something sensible, and it'll be a good sort of ease back into streaming, because I really have missed streaming a lot. I really did miss doing it. So hopefully this will be, I don't know, the start of me being able to stream a bit more frequently than not at all. Even if it's only once a week, that's better than nothing. So, I guess I can get started. So let's go down here. And I don't remember if the last stream I did I had this, but I have the number of checks that I've got and the number of total checks on screen now at the bottom. Yeah, I think maybe I had that last time I was streaming, but I don't actually remember. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we'll do a randomizer, we'll generate a new seed. And I also forgot, so what I had been doing previously was looking to see what happened on this day in history, if there was anything interesting as like a inspiration for the file name. But I forgot to do that, so let's see, can I improvise something? What is today? It's November the 2nd. Nothing is really jumping to mind. How about we just do... I'll fly my weeb flag proudly. Welcome back wouldn't fit, but Okairi would, so... let's go with that. Okay. Because this is my welcome back stream. Well, I assume there is at least one person in chat, or 2 people, I guess I should say, because I saw Melkor. But how's everyone doing? Also, Melkor, thank you for using the emote that Vanille made for me. I love that emote so much. I treasure it. Vanille is just great. Okie doke. Let me grab a stick. That's not a stick. Okay, Deku Shield early is nice. So I've been playing the occasional randomizer just for fun and like to keep in practice. And one thing I've noticed is that not finding a Deku Shield early can really hamper progress. So I'm glad to have found one. And I can... Let's farm up some more sticks here while I go and check. what's in Deku Tree? I'll just do a couple of loops of this area because I don't need like a ton of sticks, but some spares are helpful because if I need to do QPA, that costs a stick. If I need to do, I guess there's, I mean, like, it's just nice to not have to worry about running out of sticks. As long as I have one stick, I can get more sticks, but if I have no sticks, then I have to go out of my way to find a shop to buy sticks. At least as a child, I could always, like, go to adult and have a sword. Okay. Write that in my notes. So with the settings I currently have, I need 20 shards out of 40, and in the seeds that I've been playing, some of them have been pretty short. Like, I think I had one that was barely 2 hours, but on average they've gone about 3.5 hours, which is kind of what I'm aiming for with this stream. Okay, I'm not going to bother writing that down. GTG keys are not very important, and Cow and House is a real pain in the ass to check, so I will just pretend that I didn't see that hint. And in Deku we have Spirit, okay. Can I do Child Side of Spirit? Not with what I have. I need Boomerang or Slingshot, or Bomb Shoes. Oops. Okay, so let's do the rest of the checks in Kikiri. I'll head off to market. We'll do market stuff. Unless I find several good items, I'll go to adult. Actually, I played a seed earlier today just to kind of pass the time and to sort of like hype myself up a little bit for streaming. I found, what was that? There was a hookshot in Kakiri's shop for like 110 rupees, and then as I left Kakiri, the item that I got, like the Fairy Ocarina check, was a wallet. So I was able to immediately go back and pick up that the hookshot, and then the first check I got in market was another wallet. So I was very rich that seed. So I was able to buy out all the shops as soon as I went into them, which is pretty nice. That was, I think I finished the seed earlier today in like 2.5 hours. It was pretty quick, and most of that was just because I got so lucky early on with the wallet. It's great being rich, you know, and also an Ocarina of Time. Being rich, I'm going to pick up as many rupees as I can so I don't have to spend so much time farming them on the bridge outside of market. I feel like I have my my early game route pretty much down now, of doing like Kikiri, then go to market, do night market, go to adult, go to CAC, do stuff in CAC as adult, and then up Death Mountain Trail. I got much better, so if you're quick, you can get both of the Night Skulls on Death Mountain Trail as adult, and I've got much better at getting both of them recently, because it's a real pain to get the one that's like outside Goron City and then not be able to get the one that's on the path of all the falling rocks because you're too slow and it turns to daytime, because that means you have to come back at some point later as adult. But I think the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 seeds I've played, I've managed to get both of them, which is good. More efficient, and I'm going to be trying hard to have as much water as I can during the stream, because I've noticed I've been incredibly bad about ever drinking any water while streaming, so if you excuse me, I will just take a sip. I was contemplating making this stream the all of the music is Coconut Mall stream, which I still want to do. I still think it'll be funny, and I think it'll be fun to see how long it takes me to lose my mind doing that. But setting that up would be a little bit of a pain, and I wanted to just get started with the stream. So I've spared you all that, I guess. Although, I don't know, maybe you love Coconut Mall, and I've denied you all that. but it is coming at some point. It's a promise. It kind of feels like a good April Fool's thing, but also I'm not sure I want to wait until April. Like I want to experience the majesty of several hours of non-stop Coconut Mall. Okay, we've got a free slingshot. Don't mind if I do. And we've got a forest key for 120. This is Child Bazaar, 120. Okay. Is this cheap? No. And I will buy some nuts while I'm here. See, now I'm slightly... Well, actually, no, I was going to say I'm slightly regretting buying the shield in Gakiri shop because it was 50 rupees, so I technically wasted 10 because there's a cheaper shield right there. But if I hadn't bought the shield, I wouldn't have been able to farm sticks, and so I think it probably works out okay. I will buy that, just because I don't know that skill tokens aren't used. Wow, a lot of free stuff today. They got a lot of sales on in the market. Okay, so slingshot game. Oops, did not mean to talk to you. I haven't been practicing certain tricks as much as I should have. Like, that's one of the downsides of Triforce Hunt, is you don't need to check as much stuff, which means that you can kind of skip more difficult checks, which means that you get rusty at how to do them. And so I spent 15 minutes earlier today trying to remember how to do triple slash clip into Spirit Temple as adult, if you don't have Silver Gauntlets, which is a very good trick to know how to do. Oh, and that's nice to find as well. But yeah, I hadn't done it for so long that it took me. I had to like get the video guide up and practice. Okay, I guess I didn't need to get SG. I have Slingshot. Okay, and that's our second piece of the Triforce. So 1/10 of the way there already. Oh, and a third. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do if this seed ends up being incredibly lucky and finishing in like an hour and a half, because that doesn't feel like enough of a stream to me. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, Nocturne's junk. Oh yeah, the seed I was playing earlier, I also, in Kokiri shop, I also was able to buy Zelda's Lullaby really early, which was very fortunate. I got real lucky with the shop contents there. So we'll get this last gossip stone here, and then I will go back into market, do night market. I guess I should have farmed some more rupees before I came up here, because it's slightly more difficult to farm rupees at night than it is at day, because you can't go outside at night. I'll have to farm them from the well, I can get 20 from this chest here, but if I desperately needed lots of rupees because there was lots of good items in the chew shop, I'd have to go into the pot room and farm them there, which is a little tedious. But who knows, maybe I'll get a wallet from returning Richard, or there'll be nothing worth buying in the chew shop, or everything in the chew shop will be cheap. Let's find out. Okay, well, that was probably not very helpful. And in here we have a bow for 145. Okay, write that down. And just check 50. I will buy this. Just because if I end up desperately needing sculpture tokens, I don't want to have to come back here. And it's easy enough to farm rupees as adult as I leave market. Okay, that's not helpful. It's not helpful. We already got that. And we already found that. Okay. Useless gossip stones. Somewhat inappropriate music for the Temple of Time, I feel. Although, I don't know, maybe this isn't one of those like solemn, quiet temples. Maybe it's more of the kind of you know, southern church where everyone's like singing and dancing, and I forgot to buy the Hylian shield. Where was the Hylian shield again? Was it in market? I got distracted. That was foolish. I can't remember. It was either in market or it was in... I think it... Was it in Kakiri shop? If it was in Kakiri shop, I can go and buy it as adult. There is also another Hylian shield somewhere in a shop, I think. So maybe I'll find that one. But that's annoying. Because I'm going to want a shield when I get to Goron City. So I can do QPA. Because I can't just go back to Child right now. If it was in market, going back to Child now doesn't help because I'd have to wait for it to be daytime. Oh, and I forgot to go to Castle to make it nighttime, or at least the right time of nighttime. Can you tell that I'm rusty? It's honestly, it's the being rusty at streaming that's the problem, not the being rusty at Randomizer, because I've been playing randomizers. I just haven't been playing randomizers while talking out loud. And so I'm getting distracted by having to say stuff. Okay. Here we have... Oh, I'll get that. This might actually get me back to the thing quicker as well. Okay, so... Okay, I will do without the shield for now, I guess, and just kick myself that I forgot to buy it. But I can still do most. Actually, I have strength, so I can still check what Medigoron is selling, and I can still stop the rolling Goron in Goron City to open up the shop. So, I mean, it's more difficult because I'll have to use the bomb flower to do it. But I can. Okay, I'm not hosed. And who knows? Maybe I find a shield. Okay, let's see what we have. Did I waste all that money buying skull tokens? No. Okay, because that's an item we definitely want. So we've got a bottle of 20 skulls. And we've got nothing at 40. We've got nothing at 30. We've got nothing at 50, that's good. Nothing at 10? No. Okay. So 20 skulls is a bottle. That's actually, that's pretty good. We're already more than a quarter of the way there. So. And Spirit Key. Okay, that's good because we know where Spirit Temple is and we can go there very easily. Okay, where is Hookshot? Please let it be somewhere easy to get to. Not Forest Town. Dodongo's Cavern. Okay, well, I guess we don't know where Dodongo's Cavern is the problem. Hookshot's at DC, okay. Okie doke. So, normally... the item in this grave is a Hylian shield, so are we going to get the 1 in 500 that this item is vanilla? Probably not, but we can hope. Okay, well, it's a Triforce Beast, that's fine. Okay, we are 1/5 of the way there, so at this rate, we will be done in an hour and a quarter, which I think we're probably not going to be keeping up that pace of finding items. Just grab some more nuts here. This is why I wish I had a shield, because I could just crouch stab it. Okay. I've been kind of bad at Dampe Race recently. I keep bonking into walls and running into fire. I only have 2 hearts, so I can't afford to get burned too many times, because I lose a heart when I void out to get back to the entrance. Gotta be kind of careful. One of these days I'll get good at Dampe Race and just roll into that. And roll channeled into that. Cool. Yeah, one of these days I'll get good at Amper Race and get like a 46 or something rather than my usual like 54. This is going to be like a 53, I think. I missed the little speed up, like kind of, you can kind of skip climbing up the little bit of wall I had to climb up. Ooh, bomb shoes. Okay, well that's really good. In fact, that means that I don't have to worry about getting QPA in DC. Not DC, in Goron City. Which is a relief, and I can actually get some more right here. I should just grab the pot. Okay, we desperately need some health, because this noise is going to drive me nuts very quickly. Let's hope. Please give me a heart. Oh my god, you have to give me health. I'm going to go back out and come back in, because I can also farm bomb chews here. But I will not put up with this low health sound. I guess I could go in the settings and change it, but... Can I really not get a single heart? Oh my god. I'm getting so many rupees, and I don't need them at all. I thought that you were supposed to, like, you have a chance of getting a fairy if you have, like, very low health. Okay, there we go, thank god. Alright, and let's just check. Can we find a bomb chew? I mean, look at all these blue rupees I'm getting. Where are they coming from? Okay, so we can do... Windmill. I'm not sure if I'll be able to clip into Potion Shop, because I don't have a shield. Come on. I don't know why sometimes you just kind of fall off this rather than jumping. But yeah, like the clip into Potion Shop. I don't know if you need to shield once you jump slash through the like the corner. I guess we'll find out. Cool, let's try that again. Wow, wasting a lot of time already. But I mean, that's, I guess, in a way that's good, because I don't want this stream to be over super duper quickly, so maybe if I go a little bit slow, that's actually kind of good. So, what am I hoping for? Okay, Final Frogs is junk. I will write that down. Actually, no, I won't bother writing that down because it's almost always junk. So, I guess I only need to write it down if it's not junk, because that's the kind of the remarkable situation rather than the normal one. Yeah, okay, what do I like to find? I mean, I guess I'd like to find Mirror Shield because then I'd have a shield. Yeah, this might not work without a shield. Oh no, there we go, okay. Just had to get the angle right. I think maybe it's slightly more difficult without a shield. Okay, what do we have? We have Fire for 170. I'll write that down. This is Potion Shop for 170, and we have a Triforce piece for 110. And that's expensive. Okay. So, there we go. Because I've got bomb chews, I'm almost certainly going to get both of the sculptures now, because it's a lot quicker to kill them with bomb chews than it is to kill them with the sword. So let's go and grab them. And I'll get the rest of the stuff on Death Mountain Trail on the way back down. I'm racking my brains now trying to think, how is not having a shield going to screw me over at some point? Because I'm so used to having a shield really early on. Because the route that I usually take visits a lot of shops early. Wonderful, hello! Thank you for the resub. Good to see you. So for 9 months, that's what are you doing? Spend your money more wisely. But it's great to see you. You should oh, Bigoran sword. You should check out the cool emote that I have, thanks to Vanille. I gifted some subs in her stream, and as a result, I got drawn a really cute little emote, which I treasure. Okay, what are you selling? Nothing good. Bombag and Gruda Valley, I will write that down. Let's open the shortcut. Okay. Hopefully, there's a Hylian shield in this shop. Because not having a shield is already annoying me. There he is. Okay, thank goodness. So we definitely buy this. And my mistake earlier is now erased. We don't have to worry about that. And there is a bottle and a bottom of the well key. Cheap bottle. We love that. And an expensive bottom of the well key. We'll write that down. 145. Okay, and is this cheap? No. Okay, so I need to put something in that bottle. Which I will be able to do when I go into Deathman Crater, because there is a grotto in there, and the grotto has bugs, so let's do that. I'm gonna farm back up to 99 rupees. Regrettably, I'm at work, so I can't stay, but it was nice seeing your live notification. Have a good stream. Thanks for stopping by, Buttonful. I really appreciate it, and I hope your workday goes well. Hopefully this will not be the only live notification that happens this year. I do hope to be a bit more consistent with streaming. I'm slowly getting energy back and feeling like I'm capable of doing it. Yeah, so hopefully you'll get an opportunity to listen to me talk nonsense while I run around in Ocarina at times more in future. Okay, so there is a piece of the Triforce up there on the volcano. I'll write that down once I get into the safety of the hole. Okay, well, I'm not going to bother writing that down because I'm just assuming that there's always going to be a piece of Triforce inside Ganon's castle, because there's a lot of checks in there. Okay. There's our bugs. Okay, I'm gonna leave the rest of the stuff in here for Child, I think. Because I wanna get this sculpture and then go back down to CAC. There we go. It is a first key. Okay. Okay, let's not die. Oh, let's not get... Okay, no, I have to... I cannot possibly deal with this for the whole stream. Let me see. So it is sound effects, I think. Low health. Where is low health? Can I search? Maybe I just skip past it. Like I think it's in here, right? The low health sound. Here it is. So we do not want it to be cock-a-doodle-doo. We want it to be bongo bongo high? I don't know what that is. Okay, well, that was a lot more rocks than I was expecting. When you're a child, they're like targeted on you and it's hard to miss them, but when you're adult, they're random. So you don't normally take much damage going down there, but oh well. Okay. Can I check this? A spider over a river. In the water temple, okay. Well, we're a long way off getting to that. So. But I will write it down once I get out of the danger zone here. See, that time I didn't take any damage at all. I didn't do anything different. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I picked up Odd Mushroom as well, didn't I? Let me put that on my bar, otherwise I'll forget. Because I can turn that in when I get back to CAC. Free stick, why not? And in here we have Jabu. Okay, so Jabu is at DC. That was a bad angle. There you go. Okay, so we're at 9 sculptural tokens, so almost halfway to getting... What was it? Oh, it's another bottle, right? Yeah, okay. Well, we don't really need another bottle, but it's nice to have a second bottle. It makes doing Ice Cavern a bit quicker, and I can always put a lucky fish in it. Okay, GCG key for 30, Triforce 190. Put that down. Accidentally moved my item tracker. Let me put that back where it was. And I will buy this. If I find GCG and it's somewhere that's hard to get into as child, then actually let me go give this to Granny first. Yeah, if it's somewhere that's hard to get into as child, then wait, did I? Oh yeah, I wrote down fire arrows. Yeah, getting into GCG's child means I don't really need any keys at all, because I can just vine clip with bomb chews to get all the chests, but if it's like Ice Cavern entrance, then there's a bug in this version of Rando, or ship I should say, where the first time you try to give her the item it doesn't work. Let me finish the thought that I was trying to say 3 times. If GCG entrance is somewhere that's difficult for child to get in, then I won't be able to vine clip through everything, and so I will need keys. So I'm not going to completely ignore all of the GTG keys. Okay, where am I going? What am I doing? I think I'm going back to child to do CAC. Yeah, because I got bottle, I got bugs, I've got a lot of stuff actually. So yeah, let's go back to child. And I can do quite a lot as child right now. Let's get our items equipped. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Okay. So first things first, I should go to, I guess, Gerudo Valley and Lake Hylia, because I know bombs are in Gerudo Valley, and I can get most of the checks in Gerudo Valley as child. By which I mean I can get most of the child checks in Gerudo Valley, not that I can get most of the checks, because there's several I certainly can't get. Jafeezy4, thank you for following. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. I didn't mean to come in here. I had actually, during my break, I decided I'm going to try and learn some tricks that I don't know how to do, and I spent a bit of time trying to learn how to Hess, because that's like, I guess, the big one that I'd like to be able to do, but I can't. And I was able to get it a few times, but not with any consistency, and then I stopped practicing because it was kind of hard. But I do still plan to get better at stuff. But for now, I think my current toolkit of tricks is probably good enough for the settings that I have. I was actually thinking the other day, like, currently for me to beat Fire Temple, or at least to check a lot of stuff in Fire Temple, I need quite a lot of keys. Because to get, like, any distance into Fire Temple, you need 3 keys. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I should learn the new trick that has dropped the or allowed the 100%, or not 100%, the all dungeons speedrun record to be lowered considerably. Where you do the, I forget what it's called. It's like it's not a zombie hover, but it's like you die and then you do a hookshot jump, and are able to get from the room before the boss room in Fire Temple all the way up to the very top of Fire Temple, and so you skip like a bunch of keys by doing that. But that would, I think, it's not an easy trick, and I think it probably is not worth it for me doing Randomizer. Okay, so it's nighttime. I can check the sculpture here. I don't know that I can get it. I guess I could Pomchu hover to it, probably. I guess, okay, fingers crossed this is not a good item that I desperately need to get. And I can just ignore it. That's Weird Egg. I really need Weird Egg. Okay, so... yeah... Let's get that. So this is going to be painful, but it's too good an item not to... Oh, I just broke the sign, which means I'm not going to be able to get ISG off it again if I fail this. Oh dear. Okay, let's think about this. I want to be going this way, I think. I am not super good at this trick, so this might not go very well. Okay, well, fantastic start. That is not what I want to do. Okay, well we've got Navi text as a backup for ISG, so let's do that. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's line up. So, okay, so what I'm trying to do... Wait, I'm doing this... Okay, I want to go this way. I'm trying to remember which way... Yeah, this is the way I want to go. This is the way that I have an easier time doing this. Okay, let's put the stick away. I'm so tempted to save state, but it would be bad for my first stream back to be immediately cheating. Once again, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh, there's a sign. Okay, I can get ISG off this sign. If I keep failing this, I'm not gonna keep at it, but I should at least give it a few tries, because Weird Egg is a very good item to get as child where I am right now, because it means I can immediately go and get Bunny Hood, which makes I can run around faster. It means I can get some checks in what's it called? I can get the Soraya's check in Lost Woods, which also gives me a magic hint, and it means I can also get the 2 checks in Lon Lon from Malon and Talon. Okay. Okay, well we started the hover, and then we failed it. I'll give it 2 more attempts. I swear I'm not normally quite so bad at this. I think I've got stream jitters. At least I have plenty of bomb juice. There is also a possibility that this is an ice trap, in which case I'm going to be real mad. Okay, so I want to be slightly forward of it, because I have a tendency to kind of go backwards when I do these hovers, rather than just straight sideways. Okay, that's not right. Okay, here we go. Let me move the camera back here. Can I see it? I guess I could also... Okay, so there is another type of hover you can do with a backflip, where you use like a third-person item, like a slingshot or a hookshot or a bow, to let you do the hover. But I'm not very good at those. I'm worse at those than I am at the current side flip hover that I'm doing. So let's stick with that for now, I guess. Ah, but it's okay. So It's a good thing I messed that up, because now I know that the hover I'm trying to do isn't going to work. So I think I have to do this one, or at least try to. Oh, but I want to change my equips, because it'll be really difficult to do otherwise. So let's put that... let's put that there. That's... Okay, yeah. Maybe this is actually fine. No, I want these the other way around. I want that there. Okay. This probably isn't going to work, just to... Yep, okay. I give up. I will come back for this. I'll write it down. That's annoying, because I really want that item. Okay, let's see, write this down. Ocarina Valley, Local Sculpture. Watch now as the item in the crate is Boomerang, or Hookshot, and it means I can just come here and get this normally. And I know the bombs are here somewhere as well, so Ocarina Valley could be loaded. GTG key, not super exciting, but I'll pick it up. And okay, no opponent song, but we can get the Soil Skull. Okie doke. And of course, because I changed my equips, that's the wrong button. Because I changed my equips, I pulled in a bomb tree when I didn't need to. Oh, beans. Okay, that's nice to find. Is that the cuckoo or is that my low health sound? That must be the cuckoo. Okay, there's a bow in Water Temple, but we already know that there's a bow in the shop. So I don't think I need to write down that there's a bow in Water Temple. Because until I find iron boots, I can't really do very much at all in Water Temple. Even if I find where it is, which right now I don't know where it is. I don't need to go back up. I was thinking, okay, you can clip out of bounds and take yourself back up to the top, but I'm not going to spend ages fruitlessly trying to hover to that egg. I will come back at some point in the future. And that means that the bombs that I got a hint for here are either one of the two adult Sculpture tokens. They could be in the Storm's Grotto, they could be the chest by the rocks, or they could be playing Epona Song for the cow. Okay, Windmill Guy is junk. Don't need to bother checking him. So I'll get ISG first, because that way I can keep my bottle equipped for when I go and do Scarecrow's Song, and also use it to kill the Sculpture. Oh. As well as farming some chews here. And of course, because I got an item, I think I put my bottle away. So well, okay, it's difficult to tell. The bottle becomes invisible when you get ISG, so I could still have it in hand, but I think because I got an item, it made me not have the bottle in hand, which means I'm going to have to drop bugs and catch them again anyway, which is a bit of a pain. The whole reason I got ISG first was so that I could use the bottle and only have to drop bugs once. Okay, let's check what this is. It is GG key. Okay, I'm not going to bother writing that down, I don't think. No, I should. I will do it once I've caught the bugs. Actually, yeah. I don't want to waste too much time, because there's 2 Sculpture tokens I want to get at night. So we had GTG key and a water item. Okay. Alright, let's go get the sculptures. The one on the house here is another one that I kind of hope isn't a good item, because I'm really bad at jumping to get it. So, either something really good, or, okay, something junk. Okay, and I've got plenty of money, so I can get the scrubs down here. But first, I want to check what this over here is. Oh. Okay, anything good? Nope. Alright, let's see what the scrubs have, and then I guess I go fishing. I can farm some more bomb chews as well from the grass, because it'll respawn when I go down the hole here. And then... okay, where am I going after fishing? I guess after fishing I can try and farm more bomb chews. Oh, and I should plant a bean. I forgot I had beans. Okay, do not forget to plant a bean after fishing. Actually, I guess I can plant a bean on the way to fishing. Okie doke. What do you got for me? Wallet. Okay, that's excellent. That gets me a bow, and fire arrows, and a bomb of the world key. Okay, so yeah, plant beans, farm chews, go fishing, farm chews, and then do I just take the owl and go to Lon Lon? Maybe I do. Oh wait, can't got ISG off the patch, soil patch once you've planted a bean in it. Will I get a single bomb chew? None so far. Wonderful. Okay, well you got one drop. Just the one. I think what is it? It's like it's 1 in 16, I think. Bomb chew drop chance. Oops, I did not mean to talk to it. Yeah, I know, thanks. I guess I could do the maths. I mean, well, someone I'm sure has already done the maths and figured out what your expected number of bomb chew drops from those 3 grass patches is. But I feel like 1 is erring on the side of unlucky. Okay, let's fish. I've been having pretty good luck with fishing recently, getting them to bite. Whoops, pretty quickly. There is a train outside, and the train wants everyone to know that it's here. It is doing a big old honk. There we go. Okay, not too bad. I know that I have the instant catch on, but I don't have the as soon as you cast the fish bite on, because that feels like it feels like fishing should always be a little bit of a pain. I don't want it to be as much of a pain as like vanilla fishing, where you have to actually reel the fish in, because that's pretty tedious. But feels like I should at least try to get the fish to bite. So yeah, let's try and get some more bomb chews while we're here, just because why not? And then I could get the grottos. Maybe I'll do. Yeah, I'll go at the normal. I won't take the owl. Oh, actually, what? Okay, it'll depend. Okay, depending on what time of day it is. Because I want it to be night when I get into. Actually, okay, no, scratch that. I will take the owl, and I'll go to CAC. Because I want it to be early night when I go to CAC. And then after CAC, I'll go to. Actually, after CAC, I'll go to Goron City. So yeah, okay, we'll we'll put off going to Lolon for now. I guess I can't pick up some of the skulls in there right now anyway. So yeah, okay. In an ideal world, I'd get in there just before it went to night, because then I can do cuckoos. But we're not going to make it. It'll be just nighttime, I think. Yeah. So this is where if I knew how to Hess, I probably could have got here in time. But early night is the main thing, because now I can get all the night skulls. And Dampe. So let's do that. And as soon as I get Boomerang or Hookshot... Cool. I guess I don't need ISG for this one. Oh, I forgot to jump slash. That's why I didn't kill it in one go. Yeah, if I can find Boomerang or Hookshot, I'll double back for Weird Egg. And I guess yeah, I'm force of habit. I don't need to get ISG here. But it does. I guess it makes it slightly. Maybe it's quicker because you can just climb the ladder if you have ISG. You don't have to shoot the Skulltula, and it doesn't take that long to get ISG. So maybe it's okay. Okay, what do you got? Nothing. I have 8 sticks. I can spend 2 sticks to get the Redead in the grotto. What was that? A map. This is another thing. I have to assume it's a bug. So I have the setting on that junk items don't play the item get cutscene. And so compasses don't, but maps do. And I don't know why, and it's a little bit annoying because I keep getting like baited by the maps. I'll think I'm getting a good item, but actually no, it's a map. Okay, I don't have Navi text because I wasted it to get ISG in Gerudo Valley. So I can't go down bottom of the well just yet. Which is a shame, because I would like to go and see what's down there. Okay, what do you got? Money, which I don't really care about. And this is... There's bombs. Okay, well I can't get them, but let's write it down. So this is bombs at graveyard. Local Skulltula. So yeah, now I really want to find Boomerang or Hookshot. I mean, I always want to find Hookshot, but now I have specific reasons to want to find those items so I can get those other items. Okay, and I know Hookshot is at Dodongo's Cavern. But I don't know where Dodongo's Cavern is. Oh, Greg. Okay, that's nice. One step closer to getting into Ganon's castle, which I know has at least one Triforce piece. Anything? No. Okay. Alright, so... Let's go to Goron City, let's go up to Death Mountain Crater, and then I can take the owl down, and by then I should have Navi text. And I can check where bottom of the well leads to. Oops, I did not mean to stand on that. Okay. Alright, we've got plenty of nuts, which is good. Because I'm gonna need... Well, I don't need them, but it makes blowing stuff up with bomb juice quicker. And I'm gonna be doing a fair amount of that in Goron City. So... Okay, we have Soil Patch outside of DC entrance. Get that. I don't care about time of day, I don't think. No, there's nothing I need it to be nighttime for in either of Goron City or Death Mountain Crater, and then I want it to be daytime by the time I come back to CAC, so... Is this too far away? This might be too far away. Yep. Let's try that again. I'm paranoid about dropping my bugs too close to the hole. If you drop them in exactly the wrong place, all 3 bugs... I'm an idiot. I'm the world's greatest fool. Okay, I'm just going to go back to CAC and get more bugs. That was so dumb. I was, yes, in the middle of explaining, if you drop your bugs in the wrong place, then they'll dig straight in the hole and you'll lose your bugs. And forgot that I'd just already dumped bugs, and bugs digging are on the same timer, which means if you drop multiple sets of bugs, they all dig at the same time. Okay, well, let's go get more bugs. I'm just padding the stream runtime. That's what I'm doing. I got too many Triforce pieces early, and I was scared that the stream was going to be over too quick, so I'm deliberately playing really, really poorly and making dumb mistakes. Totally on purpose. To stretch the stream out. Okay. Okay, we still have 3.5 minutes for Navitech, so there's no point waiting around for that here. So let's just carry on like nothing happened. There's another reason that I wish I had Bunny Hood is I wouldn't have to roll all the time, because it is a little tedious. I know I could just not roll, but then I'd be going slow. And we hate going slow, he says, just wasting several minutes on incredibly bad plays. Okay. So... And of course now it's turning daytime, which makes me worried that I'm not going to be quick enough getting up Death Mountain Crater. And it'll be nighttime again by the time I get back to CAC. I guess it's only one check that I'd be missing, which is Cuckoos, it's not the end of the world. It's just a thing that shouldn't have happened. Like, if I hadn't wasted time losing my bugs and having to go back and get them, I'd have plenty of time to get up to the top of the crater, but oh well. Such is life. So, okay, we've got... Oh, I wish I had bombs, because then I could easily get all of the chests here. As it is, I'm not going to be able to get the one that normally requires hammer. I could try and Hess to it, but like I was saying earlier, I'm not actually good at Hessing yet. But maybe we get bombs here or hammer here. Who knows? So, I got my hopes up. It played the cutscene and I thought, oh, I'm going to get a good item. But no, once again, it's a map. And then an ice trap on top of that. Wow. Game is just not being kind. Okay. So, yeah, I'll have to come back for whatever that is later. Which is annoying. So many inefficiencies. Okay, so we've got Rolling Goron over there. I guess we'll just wait for him. And then... is there anything else? Oh yeah, there was a Bottom of the Well key in the Goron shop, which I will definitely want to buy. Because if I can find Bottom of the Well, and I have a key, that is significantly better than finding Bottom of the Well without a key. What do you got for me? Nothing. Okay. That was weird. I could light the torches for the pot, but since oh, actually, okay, no, I can't, because I can use the bomb flower, so I should light the torches for the pot. So, it's more of a pain to do the spinning pot with the bomb flower, but I have a tactic to make it consistent. Okay, so that should be QPA, that should light the torches. Let's not burn my stick. Okay, so the downside of this approach is that if I don't luck out and get it in the first one, then I have to kind of wait for multiple cycles of the pot before I can actually requires I actually throw the bomb flower into the pot, which I can only do if the pot is at certain points on its rotation. So first of all, I have to get lucky with the timing, which I think... Is that going to work? Nope, because I missed. This is why I don't like doing it with a bomb flower. Because it is possible, and it isn't hard, but it is frustrating, because the pot is just in the wrong place sometimes. Okay, and then I'm going to have to be quiet and listen, because I use an audio cue to know when to pick up the bomb flower. Okay, so that's not right. I don't think. That's going to be not the right face. Yeah. Okay, so now I have to listen. So what I'm doing, I'm listening for the pot to start spinning, and then I know that the next, like if I throw this in, if I don't miss, then the face that will show when the bomb explodes will be the next one along the pot from the one I just got. So it's like it's slow, but it is consistent. So let's try that again. It didn't go in. Oh my god! At a certain point I should just stop as well, because this is not a sensible use of time. This is one check that I'm getting, and it's probably junk, because most checks are junk. And I keep missing. Okay, I will give it one more attempt at getting the bomb in the pot. And if I miss this, I'll just stop. Yeah, okay. We'll come back for that when I have. I know two places where bombs are at least. So. Oh. Well, I can get some rupees here. Okay, so now we're going all the way up to Death Mountain Crater. I'm frustrated. I guess another good reason to stop there is I was about to lose Navi text again, and I need that to get into bottom of the well. So I'll come back when we have bombs. I guess if I was smart, I would have claimed I haven't played any randomizers since the last time I streamed, because that would be a great excuse for why I'm playing so incredibly badly. But the sad truth is I have actually been playing randomizers semi-frequently, and the reason I'm playing badly is because I'm bad. I don't have the excuse of being out of practice. We have some water. Not get got by sculptures. I guess these are skullwultulars, I think, rather than actual sculptures. Okay, wasn't too bad. And it's still daytime, so unless I really somehow waste a ton of time when taking the owl, I will be able to get cocos. Okay, there's another Triforce piece, that's nice. Let me check this gossip stone. Useless. Okay, let's void out. To reset the timer. I definitely do not want to burn in here, because that loses me my shield. Okay, that's also junk. And then I guess now I need to get some health back, because I have no health. Nope, alright. We can maybe get some health in here. No, okay. I guess we're farming rocks to try and find hearts. Okay, well there's some hearts. A heart. And there's probably a joke you could make here about it's like getting blood out of a stone. But I just got 2 drops, so I can't complain. Okay, so it's just the Scrub. Oh no, I guess I can mega flip down and get the Missile Patch as well. Whoops. Okay, that was nothing. Let's reset the timer again. It's a little awkward doing this with only 4 hearts. It means I don't have a lot of time. So let's get some more health. Hopefully some more bomb chews. Okay. Oh, and I can plant a bean, which means that I can use the bean to get the Triforce piece when I come back here as an adult, which is nice. Right. Oh, too early. Okay, well, let's use the time we have left to try and get more bomb chews. I will say, bomb chew mega flips is something I've never been particularly good at, so I don't feel too bad about failing one of them here. Not quite. There we go. Okay, so the timing on this is going to be a little bit tight. So what we do is we wait on this screen because the timer doesn't run down, but the bugs will dig, and the timer for the gold sculpture to spawn is currently active. So I can just wait here for a bit, and now it should immediately spawn. And I can also plant a bean because I want to do that. And then we got to do here before the timer runs out, otherwise we lose our shield. And okay, we are now done in here. So let's go Cuckoos and check bottom of the well entrance. Flame check, okay. And I know that is something. I wrote that down. I remember writing that down. There's a forest key there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Whoops. What do we have down here? We have... Ooh, bottom of the well is vanilla. And I did buy the key. Write this down. Okay, this is actually pretty good. I can check... Well, I can check everything in here. I'm gonna have to save scum, because I only have 1 key. But... I can have a look at everything. Because I have explosives, and I have a key. Oh, just saw, okay. So there's going to be a lot of save warping here, unfortunately. If this crawl space wasn't here, bottom of the well would be so much easier to check because you could come down here as adult. And I know that it is possible to get in here if you have hookshot. You can use the incredible backshot technique to hookshot onto the ladder from the wrong side, but well, 1, I don't have hookshot, and 2, the setup is incredibly precise, and I don't know how to do it. Okay, that's all that done. So now if I find Kokiri Sword, I can actually equip it, because if you have Kokiri Sword equipped, you can't do the trick that I just did twice. Blank A, which allows you to, like, sink through the water. So I'll actively avoid equipping Kokiri Sword until I've done bottom of the well. Okay, what do we have here? We have nothing. Alright, so now a trick that I'm not very good at. says, getting it first try. But that's just the first part of it. Okay. I was just about to say, that went really well, and then I got by the sculpture. But nevertheless, that still went really well. That isn't the easiest trick. I'm quite pleased that I got it. In theory, just an unbuffered vine clip is hard. I say it is. An unbuffered vine clip is hard. But I've done a lot of vine clips, so I've had practice. I'm just going to grab this chest. Come on. Why is ISG the hardest trick in the game? There we go. Okay, can I get... No. I need to figure out a consistent, like, visual cue for when to do the jump slash to interrupt him digging. I thought Link bending over because he's on low health was going to screw me there, and I was going to get killed. Okay. This low health sound is significantly more bearable than the constant cuckoo noises. Okay, so now let's check all of the rest of the stuff in the bottom. Oh dear. I wouldn't mind finding a heart container, or even just a piece of heart. Okay, alright, we're at 8 pieces of Triforce, and I know there's one in Potion Shop, one in Bazaar, and one on the volcano, so technically we're at 11. So we're more than halfway there, because there's 3 that I can get very easily. I'm always a bit sad when the last Triforce piece is just like in a shop and I just run in and buy it. So I might, when I go back to Adult, I might just go and buy those other 2 pieces so that they're taken care of. Okay, well, we want a Shadow Key. I have a horrible feeling I'm gonna die to keys here. What I just say? I swear they don't normally come out of the thing and then instantly attack you. I think maybe I was unlucky there. But I tried to shield, but of course I had Deku Stick out, so I couldn't shield. I should have just shot the keys with my slingshot. Oh well. Oh, okay. That's interesting. If you game over, it doesn't reset the pot content. So that pot always contains a stick, which is why I grabbed it, because I wanted to fill up my sticks. But I guess because I game overed, it didn't count as leaving and re-entering the area, so it didn't reload the pot contents, which is... I never knew that would happen, or wouldn't happen. Okay. Oh, and I guess the keys despawn? I didn't know that happened either. Wow, we're learning so much today. It's also fortunate that jumping through an open flame on the torch doesn't burn your shield or do any damage or anything, because they could very easily have coded that in, that torches damage you. Okay, so... I guess, yeah, I still don't have Boomerang or Hookshot, so I can't get the, oh, Storms, that's nice. I can't get the, I can't get the Sculptures in the 2 rooms here with the keys, but I can check what they are at least. If I had bombs, I could hover up to them. But I don't have bombs. Okay, so the save scumming begins. Check this one first. There is a cool trick you can do where you get ISG before you come in the room, and you hover off the. Okay, that's junk. That's good. You hover off the Decubaba, and you hover off the pot, and then you hover off the Sculptular, and then you kill the Sculptular because you have ISG, and then you get the item. It looks really cool, but I don't know how to do it. Apparently it's not that difficult, but the person who said it wasn't that difficult was ZFG, so I'm taking that with a grain of salt. Okay, so now there'll be a stick in here. There we go. And in here we have another that I can't get, but I can check. So we hope that this is junk, I think. It is. Okay, cool. So we don't have to worry about only having one key. We'll just go into the last room, do the last 3 checks in there, go to the basement, get the last chest there, and then we are done with the bottom of the well. We got storms. That's good. What else did we get in here? Poacher saw, I think. Maybe. And I think we probably got some Triforce pieces, which is nice. So here is another room where I definitely don't want to get my shield burned. So I'll be careful. Extra careful, but actually just shoot the keys. Okay, and now the Sculpture in here I don't have to hover to, because if it's something good I can get the Lake to spit me at the item. And it, whoops, okay, it isn't anything good, but I think I'm going to be getting it anyway. Nope. And he stole my shield, so let's get that back. Okay, let's put that back on. And let's fall down a hole. And then one last check down here. Okay, now where am I going? I guess probably Zora's River? Because I want it to be nighttime when I go back to Kokiri, because then I can get the Sculpture there. And I definitely want to go back to Kokiri fairly soon because I've got bugs. I can check everything in Lost Woods. So yeah. Oh, and also let's do Poacher Saw while I'm here. The palpable relief when I get equip swap first try, because it is definitely not always the case. Ooh, a Triforce piece. Nice. Okay. So technically we're at 12, because we know where 3 more are. Oh, I've got to remember, I have storms as well, so I should do the Storms Grotto here. I should also do Storms Grottos elsewhere, that there are Storms Grottos. Okay, Bean Guy, what do you have for me? Wind Arrow? No, because that is not a real item. I may as well plant the bean. Okay, first things first. Storm's Grotto. So the timing is a little awkward that it's just turn night. Because I want to go into Zora's Domain when it's night time. Ah, damn it. Don't make me lose my bugs. I can't believe I failed Ocarina items. I know why I did, it's because I tried to press sword. I don't have a sword. Yeah, I want to get into Zora's Domain at night time because there's a sculpture in Zora's Fountain that I want to check. But I also want to check the stuff in Zora's River, and it takes some time to get up Zora's River with a Cucco to get behind the waterfall, so... I think I probably won't be making it. Well, we'll see. Let's try and be quick. I think... okay, if when I get to the waterfall it's about to turn daytime, I'll turn around and I'll get the grotto up the top there, and I'll play Storms for the frogs. And... oh, okay, well I'll go get Mirror Shield as well, because there's a Mirror Shield up there. If I can get in... like, now... okay, is it already turning daytime? Or is it just quite light night? Well, let's see what happens. I always forget, like, a night is shorter than day, but I always forget just how short it is. Okay, we're not making it, so what I'm going to do is I'll pick up the item, if it's worth picking up. That is... here. Not worth. Then I'll do the grotto, and... don't fall in the water. And I'll get Mirror Shield, and I'll play Storms to the frogs, and hopefully after all of that it'll be close to being nighttime again. Okay, I want to do... actually, yeah, we can do this. We can do this in any order, but let's do this. There's a small chance that I find an Ocarina, which means I don't have to do Ocarina items for the frogs, which is nice. Or that I find, you know, I find another song to play for the frogs at the grotto. So I should leave the frogs till last. On top of an arch of stone is a heart, okay. So that's the archway in Colossus, I think. Bins, that's nice. Okay, that means I could equip swap as adult. I guess I could already equip swap as adult. If I'm able to get Weird Egg from where I know that it is, now I can equip it as adult. Water Temple Key at Deathman Crater. I think I already got that. How many water keys do I have? I only have one. Okay, maybe I didn't get it. But where could it even be? I guess it would have to be the Great Fairy or the Scrub Grotto, which I can't get without hammer, so... not super pressing. And it's only a Water Temple Key, so I'm not going to bother writing it down because it's not that important. That's one of the other things about Triforce Hunt, is that you end up not checking dungeons that much. Like, you can kind of like dip into a dungeon and do like half of it. You don't need to full clear dungeons because you don't care about getting 7 dungeon rewards, which is what I normally have for Ganon Bosky, because you don't need to beat Ganon, you just need to get enough Triforce pieces. Okay, let's play a song for the frogs. And hopefully that wasted enough time that by the time we get back to the waterfall it's almost nighttime and I won't have to stand around waiting for quite that long. We know where Spirit Temple is, don't we? It was... pick up the Cucco, Link. Link, what are you doing? Pick up the Cucco. Okay, I've got to chase this into a corner so it doesn't run off and go in the river. Okay. If I'd lost the Cucco there, that would have been very annoying. So yeah, where was Spirit? Spirit was Deku. Okay. So, oh, actually, that's another thing. Okay, so when I go back to Kokiri, I should go and do Child Side of Deku, because I can do it now. I have Slingshot, so I can clear everything there as Child. Okay, and we don't have to wait that long for it to be nighttime, which is lovely. think that was the right sound. I can check. Yeah, okay. If the doorway there is dark, then it means it's nighttime outside. If it's daytime, then it's light. We may as well grab 5 rupees here, even though we have plenty. What's in the shop? A nut upgrade. And an expensive Triforce piece. Okay, we'll write that down. How much is this one? It's too expensive. Oh, and there's a Goron Tunic here as well. I'll write that down because Goron Tunic is useful. Okay. In fact, it's so useful, I might try and get enough rupees to get it right now. Because I'll get 5 from doing the diving game. I guess I could do the diving game twice, and then I'm... Oops. Oh right, already got that hint. I could do the diving game twice, and that'd almost certainly put me at 200, but it's kind of slow. It's probably, at this point, it's probably quicker to just farm the pot outside the shop. This will put me up to 187, so I need 13, so that's like 2 trips. Because there's 6 rupees outside the shop in pots. So I can't go into the shop right now because that'll cancel me having done the diving game. So let's do diving game. I guess, okay, yeah, I'll just remember to come back to the shop once I'm done with Fountain. Because who knows, maybe I'll find rupees at Fountain. And then I won't have to worry about farming them outside the shop. Okay. I'm really annoyed that I couldn't get Weird Egg, because it would have made things so much neater, because it would have mean that I could go to Castle, meet Zelda, and also wake up Talon, which would mean I could get all the checks in Lon Lon. It would mean that I could go and meet Soraya. GTG key. I don't think I care. I should write it down. Yeah, it would mean I could get an extra item from Soraya when I went there, and I could get the magic hint, which would be nice. So GTG key. Fountain Wall Sculpture. Desperately hoping for a boomerang or a hook shot. Okay, we already got that. More sticks. Okay, that's kind of nice. I won't say no to a stick upgrade. I was just thinking about Goron Tunic because I found the one at the shop just then. So when you get Goron Tunic, it's like, oh, it's too big for a child to wear, but like Link could wrap himself up in it, right? Like if he would look silly. It'd be very loose on him, but it would stop him from burning to death, which I feel like is more important than fashion. I don't know. Maybe Link is extremely fashion conscious. Although, I don't know. I tend to doubt it, I guess, looking at him. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, Forest and Jabu. So I could have done some stuff in Forest of Child, but I don't think it's worth it. I can come back in there as adult once I have hover boots. Okay, so we'll see what's behind the waterfall, and then I will farm up the 12 rupees I need to buy Goron Tunic, I think. Because I don't think there's anything else I'm going to need rupees for as child, or at least not a lot of rupees. Oh no, because I want to buy the bow from Shoe Shop. That's 145 rupees, so I'll have to farm a bunch of rupees, unfortunately. Except I know that there's a huge rupee that I can get just outside of Fountain. So yeah, this is actually works out quite nicely, I think. Also grab more sticks and nuts. I guess I didn't need the sticks really. So yeah, I'm happy to go to 0 rupees here because I can completely refill my wallet as soon as I leave, which is nice. And there's also the gold sculpture. Nice pale blue Goron Tunic. Alright, so... am I done as child now? So I could go to Lon Lon, and get some checks in Lon Lon, but... kind of feel like maybe I don't want to, and I want to go back to adult. Let's see what this is. Okay, not helpful. So, what I really hope is that I can get this before it turns to be daytime. Perfect. Okay, so now I finally go back to Kikiri and it'll be nighttime and everything worked out alright. Okay. Actually kind of happy that the timer worked out on that I got the Mega Flip first try. Because if I'd have failed that and it had gone to daytime, then I don't know what I would have done. Because I need it to be nighttime when I come here, because otherwise I'm missing out on checks. But I also don't want to just stand around waiting for it to be nighttime. Don't need that. Let's do Spirit Temple first. Was there anything in Kikiri shop? I don't think so. Let me just pop it and check. I got this. My notes are disorganized. Oh, I guess I just didn't write this down. But that's how I knew that the egg in Gerudo Valley was Weird Egg, is because I already found a Pocket Egg. One of the bugs did not dig in the center. Okay, the other one did. It's weird, sometimes the bugs just don't dig in the hole, and then the sculpture doesn't spawn. More health, okay. So, okay, where am I going? Okay, after this, I'm going to Lost Woods. I don't think it's worth going all the way to Sacred Forest Meadow, because I want to go there as adult, and I can get all the checks that I would be able to get as child there as adult right now at least, because I haven't met Zelda yet. I could. Well, no. Okay, if I was gonna meet Zelda by mega flipping across the gap instead of waking up Talon, then I should have done that before I came here. Because now I'd have to go to Castle and then back to Lost Woods, which is a long trip. Don't do that, please. He's not good. Okay, I have to kill this guy. I shouldn't have missed my shot. sculptures. Okay, well we have the 20 we need to get that bottle now as well. So next time I'm in CAC, I may as well pick that up because there's really no reason not to. Let's not burn our shield. And in here, let's also not burn our shield. Guess I don't need to shoot them. What's that? Bottom of the key, don't care because we already cleared it out. So let's just get these. Last check. Nothing. Okay. I feel like that was a bust. I don't think we got any good items in there. But nevertheless, good to clear it out. Okay, into Lost Woods. And then... where are we going from Lost Woods? I think then it's back to Adult. And then, once we are Adult, I'm going to want to go to Lake Hylia, because I can get Scarecrow Song there, and I planted a bean there, so I can also get the other items on the lab, and at fishing. What else? I can't. Oh, okay, I can get across the bridge to the other side of Gruda Valley where I know bombs are, but it will require me doing twisted side hop bomb chew hovers, which, as I showed earlier, I'm not very good at. So I don't relish the idea of that. Oh, I should check Lon Lon before I go to back to Adult, because although I can't get everything in there because I don't have Boomerang or Hookshot, I should at least I can check a lot of things in there, and who knows, maybe there's something good. I could do with some more slingshot seeds, because I'm only gonna have 2 left after I do this, and that's assuming I don't miss the middle on my first shot, which definitely does happen some of the time. Okay. Let's do Ocarina game. This is another point where I'm salty that I didn't get Weird Egg, because if I had Weird Egg earlier, then I by now would have Bunny Hood, which means that I could do Forest Stage. That's another 2 checks. Down A up. Down A up. I have real trouble remembering this sequence of 5 things if I don't really pay attention. Down A, up right. Down A, up right. I'm gonna get all 5 distinct symbols? Nope. Down A, up right down. Down A, up right down. Okay. Alright, that is officially halfway there. So we're on track for a 3-hour seed. It's actually going to be less than that because I know where 3 of the other pieces are and I can go and get them at any point. Oh, good music. I really love the Wind Waker soundtrack. Maybe I should play Wind Waker. I guess I'd have to figure out how I was going to play it because I don't have a GameCube or a Wii U. Okay, Garuda card is really good. It means when I do eventually go over there as an adult, I can easily get to Colossus. I don't know. Is there like a Ship of Arcinian, but for Wind Waker equivalent. It might be. Because I really like Wind Waker. I love the aesthetic. I love the music. I feel like if I did play Wind Waker, I would inevitably end up trying to learn a bunch of glitches and stuff. Because, like, super swimming, pretty fun. Item sliding, pretty fun. The cool, weird stuff you can do with storage, pretty fun. Okay, what do you guys have? Nothing. Well, money, but oh, actually, yeah, that's true. Let me check my notes because I know that I'm gonna need to buy some stuff. So I'm gonna need to buy a bow at shoe shop. I guess that's it. That's all I need to buy as child. I have a lot of stuff I need to buy as adult. So where am I going? I'm going to Lon Lon, and I want it to be night when I go to Lon Lon. Oh, and I also want to play Storms here. Do I want to go and get the Storm's Grotto outside Castle? I kind of do, I kind of don't. Okay, if I do, then I can meet Zelda. Oh, Silver Gauntlet's Kit, that's really good. Because now I can get into Spirit Temple and do a bunch of stuff in Spirit as adult. I mean, technically I could do that anyway, because I know that I practiced the triple slash clip earlier, so I should be able to do that as adult. Let's try and make it to Lon Lon while it's still nighttime. If we can't get to Lon Lon while it's still nighttime, then what I'll do is go into Castle and meet Zelda, I think. Which is really annoying because I should have done it earlier. If I was gonna skip Weird Egg to meet Zelda, then I should have done that the first time I was there. Or at least I should have done that one as soon as I had the opportunity to when I got Bomb Shoes. Oh, it's gonna be tight on the timing. I think I'm not going to make it. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Cool. Just made it. Okay, that's junk. That's good, because we couldn't get it anyway. Oh. Okay, another piece of Triforce. So that puts us at effectively 14. Okay, have I got my angle right? It's very satisfying when you can backwalk directly into the hole. It's even more satisfying when you can super slide directly into the hole. Ah, just missed it. That was pretty close. Okay. What do we have in here? Where did that one miss? I was targeting the guy. Because I know I'm going to need to spend money in Shoe Shop, I will pick up the 3 rupees because everything helps. All right, well that was nothing very much here. I think I remember a hint that the item in the silo is 50 rupees, which is it worth? I think it's probably not worth getting because I can farm from the bridge pretty easily, the drawbridge. I will check just to make sure that I'm not misremembering. I guess now would be the time where, if I had found Boomerang or Hookshot, it would work out quite nicely to be able to go and get Weird Egg, because it's not that far. But I didn't find either of them, so I have to just remain salty. That is nothing. Okay. So, I guess, okay, yeah, I think there is another reason why I should meet Zelda, which is that I need it to be nighttime to go to Chew Shop, which means I need time to pass, but I can't get into the castle until it's I can't get into market until it's daytime. It's about to be daytime. I don't want to just stand around doing nothing, waiting for time to pass, so what I'll do is go meet Zelda, and then that, like, resets the time of day when I get plonked down, outside the market. And then I can just stand and wait a little bit, and it'll be nighttime fairly soon, I think. Okay, already went in there. So the bow was 145, so I'll just grab these rupees. Oh, actually, no, I should get more, because I need to do Bombchu Bowling as well, and that's 60 rupees, so I should fill up on rupees. So let's go back out. I guess I don't need to fill all the way up, because I'll probably find some rupees. Well, I'm definitely going to need more than I can carry, because it's 60 for Bombchu Bowling and 145 for the bow. So I'll be 5 rupees short either way. So I'm just going to hope that I find some rupees in the course of doing stuff. And there was a forest key in Bazaar. I don't think I care about it because I have 2 forest keys and that's all I need. Okay, I don't care about the piece of heart at all. Cool, I managed to miss her, which means I have to wait. Ooh, is that a bonus song? I think that's a bonus song. I was so happy when I finally learned the consistent setup for Bombchu Bowling, because Bombchu Bowling is a pain in the ass if you don't know this way of doing it. Okay, now I've got to not accidentally want to play again, because that'll waste 30 rupees and I'm trying to save money. Why was I able to pull out a I just said... okay, I got distracted because I somehow pulled out a chew before I got the reward. And that meant that I wasn't paying attention and accidentally said that yes, I wanted to play again. Okay, well, let's see what's in the Storm's Grotto. And then we'll see if I can remember how to do the clip up to... I guess I could just Bombchu Mega Flip, because they're not that hard. I think Bombchu Mega Flip is probably easier than the other trick to get up there. I've certainly had a lot more practice at Bombchu Mega Flips than I have at the other trick, because the other trick is specific to this place. Whereas Mega Flips are useful in lots of places. So, okay, let's go... Let's go in the grotto, and we can at least see what the skull token item is. Even if I can't get it, because I don't have any way to hover up there. Is nothing. Okay. It's good to know. So at this point, the main reason I'm meeting Zelda is just so that I have Bunny Hood for Adult. I should move the other box. I just realized there's not enough space there. I need to move the box. Okay, so now it should be fine. It should be fine, of course. I might just consistently fail this trick, though, because that is a thing that I do. I almost had it that time. I need to practice this. It's silly that I'm so inconsistent with it, because it isn't particularly difficult. I think I'm rolling a bit too late, maybe. Well, that time I just didn't backflip. Oh, please. This is annoying. Okay, screw this. It's not worth it. The whole reason I came here was to get a bow from the chew shop, so... Oh, and it's gonna... No, okay, well now I have to do it. Because it's gonna turn daytime because I wasted so much time failing the trick. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm seething. It's this is infuriating because this isn't hard. I did it earlier multiple times. I'm just so inconsistent with it. There we go, finally. Okay, so the good news is meeting Zelda sets the time of day to be not long before night time, which means that I can just hang around on the drawbridge. Let's put it there. And who knows, maybe this is Boomerang. Nope, okay. Well, we needed some extra rupees anyway, so... Since we're killing time... Wish I wouldn't hop up there. Since we're killing time, I may as well farm up to full, which is just one more trip in and out. I guess I could buy Forest Key in Child Bazaar. Because I do, yeah, okay, I need to waste time, so I may as well waste time farming rupees. So let's get this. So now I can... Wait, Forest was... Where was Forest? Forest was... Was it Jabu? Yeah, okay, well I can't even get in there right now, so it's not, I guess there's not much point in me doing that, but... A couple of more trips here. In fact, I should just do 40 twice rather than 60 and 20. And having said that, I should just do 40 one more time, because why not get up to full? Okay. Painfully inefficient, this last bit, but we're getting the items we need, so that's the main thing. And it's almost nighttime. Okay, so could have been worse, I suppose. Also, I guess I severely underestimated how late in the day, or rather I overestimated how late in the day it made it when you meet Zelda. For some reason I thought it made it like almost night, but no. I think I'm confusing it with when you beat certain dungeons, when it puts you back in the overworld, it'll be... Oh no, I know what it is. It's when you enter Desert Colossus and then exit again, and get the Requiem cutscene, or like the Requiem check. It sets the time of day then, and it sets it to be not long before night. I think that's what I was confusing myself about. Okay, back to adult. At least we have Bunnyhood. That's some small solace. So I think my priority now, I guess, should be trying to find Dodongo's Cavern, because if I can find Dodongo's Cavern, then unless I'm very unlucky, I can get Hookshot. The way I would be unlucky would be if it was one of the checks that requires Hookshot, which I think there's 2 of. Okay, so we've got Bow. Let's get Bunnyhood equipped. There we go. And let's also equip this and this. Okay. And we want to go... Oh, and I have a bonus song now, which means that I can very easily get across Gerudo Valley. So I should do that, because I know bombs are there. So with that in mind... let's just ride Epona, I guess. God, I'm low on bomb juice. Do I go to Lake Hylia first? Maybe I go to Lake Hylia first. I know I could go to Lon Lon and get the cow checks, but I want to put that off until I have an actual Ocarina, because doing put away Ocarina items 4 times is just miserable. Because I'm not super great at put away Ocarina items. I only have 1 bottle and I don't want to lose my bugs, so I won't catch the big Poe. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to Lake Hylia first, and I'll learn Scarecrow's song, and I'll ride the bean and get the items there. On the off chance that I find Dodongo's Cavern and find Hookshot, and then I'll have Hookshot and already have Scarecrow's song. Because I'd rather like have Scarecrow's song and not be able to use it than not have Scarecrow's song when I need it, which will eventually happen. I don't remember. I didn't get the grottos here, but I'm going to come out this way anyway, so I'll get them when I leave. Okay, some bomb juice, please. Okay, this is more like it. 2 off the first batch. And another one there. Okay, this is the bomb chew drop luck that I want. Okay, 30 chews, not bad. Oh, and I can check Water Temple entrance as well, because who knows, maybe it's DC and I find a hookshot in there. Don't need that. Is the bean back? Not yet. I should wait for the bean. I'll do fishing, and then I'll do Scarecrow's song. And then I'll check Water Temple entrance. So after I said earlier about how fishing has been kind to me recently, this is certainly where I get punished for my hubris. Oops. I've had terrible luck on fishing before, where they just refuse to bite. This could be one of those times. Come on. Okay, well, let's try again. I need to like Google to see if is there a trick to this to make it more consistent, or is it purely RNG? I think there's certainly things you can do to make it less likely that they bite. Like if you just spam B, then it's not going to work properly. You don't want the small fish biting it. Okay, wait for the big fish to get out the way, and then I'm going to scare the small fish away. Okay. At least we have nice music for this. Oh, come on. So this is why I hate fishing. This is also why I have it set that it doesn't automatically catch the fish, because fishing should be painful. It's an awful check. There we go, finally. Okay. And all of that for a useless skull token. Wonderful. Alright, let's go Scarecrow song. I only have one spirit key, so I guess I kind of... Maybe I don't want to go to Spirit Temple just yet. Okay, so now if we ever do find Hookshot, we're at least equipped with the Scarecrow song. Ah, okay. The Bombchew drop luck here. Amazing. Okay, 50 Bombchews. Literally could not ask for more. Okay, this is a trick that I don't think I've done on stream, but which I have learned. He says, immediately failing it. Maybe it doesn't work properly with Begoran Sword. Let's try it with Master Sword. Here we go. A consistent setup for clipping into the lab. Okay, and I am way too low down. I did not mean to do that. Now I'm worried I'm gonna clip back in. Okay, I'm still out of bounds. Ah, crap. That's what I was trying to avoid. That is... For any new viewers, I promise I'm not normally this crap at the game. I don't know why I fell so far down in the water then. Normally the camera is better, so I'm able to see where I'm going. Guess I don't... Okay, this is more like it. If I start off not underwater, then it's very easy for me to see the angle I need to aim for to allow the camera to get back to normal without accidentally clipping back in bounds. There we go. So now I can just swim around and get into Water Temple, and hopefully it's Dodongo's cabin, because there's a hookshot in there. I guess Deku would be fine, because I can clear Deku. GTG is not great, because I can't get in here as Child very easily. But it does have a lot of checks, so okay, let me write this down. GTG and water. Okay. I have 4 keys. Would prefer to have more than 4 keys. Come here, stop running around. Okay. So, oh, and I have silver gauntlets. So that's okay. That's quite nice. Silver gauntlets means that there's an extra 4 checks I can get in here that I wouldn't otherwise be able to get. I wish I had Song of Time, because then I wouldn't need to spend 2 keys to check what the. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Is where I'm going. Yeah, if I had Song of Time, then I wouldn't need to spend 2 keys to check what the 3 items on the right-hand side of the maze are. I'm gonna save scum them. So by standing exactly where I was standing there, when the Wall Master picks you up, he lifts you up through the last silver rupee and unlocks the door. So now I just have to get through the fire here, which is doable. It's doable a lot quicker if you're better at it than me. This is another thing that I need to get more consistent at, because it's... There we go. It's a matter of timing and angle, and I'm not very good at either. If you time it right, you can kill the Wolfos, well, like, as they're spawning, which is kind of nice. Like that, which saves time. Oh crap, I don't have bombs! I can't... Oh, hammer, that's really good. I don't have bombs, which means I can't get up there. I mean, I don't have bombs or hookshot, I should say. Which means I can't press the button, which means I can't actually get the checks through this door. God, that's really annoying. Is there any possibility of me getting ground jump with a bomb chew? No. Okay, well, I got a hammer at least, that's something. Let's just reset. Okay, time to check some stuff in the maze, I guess. Where were bombs again? Bombs were... Oh yeah, the gold sculpture in graveyard on the wall, which I couldn't get. Okay, what do we have in here? Nothing. Nothing. If this is also nothing, then I'm definitely resetting. Yep, okay. That's kind of good that there was nothing on that side. It means I can save the keys. Let's go and get the stuff on the left-hand side. It is possible to clip through fences as an adult. I just don't know how to do it. I'll get the hidden chest last as I come back out. I guess that's inefficient. The sensible thing to do would be to get it first and then get this last one and then save and exit. Well, I much prefer coming and doing most of GTG as child, because you don't need any keys at all. You can climb up here and vine clip through the fence on the left here and get this chest and press the button from like the wrong side of the serenade. Okay. Okay, well there, yeah, I guess let's get the bee mushroom. I think that's all I can do, because I can't, I don't have hook shots, so I can't go past the next room. This is nothing. Cool. Oh, that's a frustrating trip in here. I guess I didn't need to. Could have just walked out. I didn't need to do that. Okay, so where to next? I think next is Gerudo Valley. Lots of resources, at least. I've got nuts, bow, and shoes all full. Oh yeah, and let's remember to get the grottos here. I just realised as well, I left Epona outside. You can just jump over the fences. I don't know why I didn't. Because I'm gonna need to get the one that's over by the tree over there as well. So for all I said, I was worried that this seed is gonna take not enough time, and the stream will be really short. It's shaping up due to my catastrophic misplays. It's shaping up to be more than 3 hours probably, which is good and bad, I guess. I would prefer to have played better. Okay, Nocturne is junk. Oh, and because I have hammer, I can get into the grotto with the cow in it, but I can't burn the webs because I have no way to get. Ah, that's annoying. Because there's a grotto outside of the entrance to Gerudo Valley, which has a cow in it, and also a sculpture. But they're behind spider webs, and I don't have any way to burn the webs as adult. I could do it as child. Spirit Temple also has a hook shot. Okay, well then I guess we're going to Spirit Temple. Let me write that down. Do I do that right now? Do I just go straight to Spirit? I only have one key, so it's very possible I just don't find the hook shot. Because, yeah, there's a lot of checks I can't get with only one key. Even 2 keys would be a significant improvement. So, okay, let's stick with the original plan and do Gerudo Valley. We can do Gerudo Fortress. We can check where GTG leads to. Maybe it's DC and we can get the hookshot there. Again, I like. Okay, if I was good at hessing, I think it would be the sensible thing to do would be to hess all the way to Gerudo Valley, then get Epona and jump across. But because I need Epona to jump across anyway, I'm just riding her all the way there. Oh, and I can check the Storm Scross. Okay, so I think I'm the only way I don't get bombs. No, oh no, okay. If bombs are either of the sculpture tokens, I can't get them. But I can check the Storm's Grotto and I can get the chest behind the rocks. Bombs would be nice. No bombs. Okay, let's wait for this to spawn. It shouldn't be too long. Okay, that's not bombs. Okay, that's Triforce. Well, let's write that down. I don't want to waste time of day because I need it to be night when I go in there. Anyway. This is... Okay. So that means that it's like it with a 3 in 4 chance of finding bombs in this grotto. So fingers crossed. Oh no, okay, it's a 2 in 3 chance. I thought this was a 3 scrub grotto. There they are. Okay, that's nice. Good to have bombs. Oh, actually, with that in mind, I can now get that piece of Triforce. I can hover up to it with bombs. But it's more important that I come in here at nighttime so I can get the skulls that are only here at nighttime, and then I can get the Triforce on the way out. So let's do this first. I don't have the keys. Oh, I just realized I can't see my total number of checks tracker. I must have accidentally hidden it beneath my item tracker window. So I need to look on the stream to see how many I've done. 130 out of 500. It's more than that because it doesn't count like items in shops that I looked at but didn't buy, or other items where it's like I could see what it was and just skipped it. So it's probably actually a fair few more than the 131 that it says, but yeah, I'd love to find DC entrance so I could get that hookshot. Another GCG key, I do want that, but I also want to get the chest, and to get the chest I'm going to need to Mega Flip, so let's do that. See? Not difficult. I don't know why I have such trouble with it. Oh. Okay, another shadow key. We've got 2. I thought I got ISG. I did not get ISG. Okay. As long as we can get back in before it's daytime, we're alright. That was annoying. And this is where having Gruda card is really handy, because I don't have to do the whole like loop again. I can just go in here and do the last 2 rooms in like reverse order. Reverse order is the way I would normally do them. There we go. It is weird that these enemies have like a one-hit kill attack, because I don't think any other enemies in the game have something that just takes you out in one hit. I don't think there is anything else like that. If you don't count, like, War Masters, which, like, you know, pick you up and take you away if they grab you. There we go. Oh. Okay. So I think... Do we have eye drops? No. Okay. I thought we might have all 3, bigger on trade items. Alright, let's see where GTG takes us. It is Ice Cavern. With some very dramatic music. Let me write that down. Ice Cavern at GTG. I've only got the 1 bottle. I'd have to lose my bugs. I think it's probably worth... Yeah. Let's just clear this. Because, yeah, I have everything I need to clear this whole place. It's a little frustrating that I have to lose my bugs and get them back somewhere, but... oh, also I can't actually get this item, which is good, I don't care about it. This has been a painful seed so far. There's been so many times where if things had gone slightly differently, it would have been a lot better. Like if I had a second bottle now, that would be really nice. If I had managed to get Weird Egg earlier, that would have been great. If I'd have found a boomerang at some point, I could have got Weird Egg and bombs earlier. Like so many little things could have made this seed smoother. Oops. I am pressing the wrong buttons. I'm gonna kill these guys because they're gonna be in the way and annoying me otherwise. Okay. Bye bye bugs. Oh, fuck, that was weird. I missed my jump, got frozen in midair, and then because I was in midair, immediately got unfrozen. Cedra the Lime, hello, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Sorry, let me give you a shout out. Oh, you were also playing Ocarina of Time. Were you also doing a randomizer? How was your stream? I hope it was going better than mine. This is my first stream back from several months of not streaming, and so I'm very rusty, and I've been making some absolutely terrible plays. A cursed seed, oh no. How cursed are we talking? We need more blue fire. Recovery Heart ad infinitum, no Zelda's Lullaby. No Zelda's Lullaby is rough. Were you playing with logic or no logic? All the good stuff in Shadow Temple, that's also rough. I'm currently without a hookshot. I know where hookshot is. In fact, I know both places where hookshot is. I know that there's one in Dodongo's Cavern, and I know that there's one in Spirit Temple. I know where Spirit Temple entrance is. It's Deku Tree. But I only have one Spirit Key, so it's unlikely that I'd be able to find hookshot if I did go into Spirit. So I'm desperately trying to find Dodongo's Cavern, and I'm desperately hoping that wherever hookshot is in Dodongo's Cavern is not somewhere that needs hookshot to get. In the meantime, I'm just clearing Ice Cavern because I found it. So this isn't. I wouldn't say this is a cursed seed yet, but it could become that. Okay, another wallet. That's nice because I have some things I want to buy. In fact, okay, actually, that means I can now afford 3 more Triforce pieces. I got stuck grasping at straws for 3 hours, then got into Shadow Temple and immediately got Iron Boots and Adult Wallet. It's the worst when you put off going in somewhere, and then it turns out to have all of the items. I used to that was indeed a Windows set. Yeah, I have my sound effects randomized as well as all the items. So there's some funky noises. I need to go back here and get more blue fire. I used to always put off going to Shadow Temple because, one, I was no good at getting in there if I didn't have Nocturne. I didn't know the tricks to get up there with hookshot jump. And then, like, in Shadow Temple, if I didn't have hover boots or hookshot, I wasn't able to even just get into it. So since then, I've learned to do tricks to allow me to make progress in Shadow Temple. But yeah, I used to put it off, and it's Shadow Temple has a lot of checks in it, so it's good to go there as soon as you can. Just can't bomb hover. Yeah, bomb hover. I found fairly early on in this seed, I found what I'm assuming is Weird Egg, because it had. Because it has the model of an egg, and I already found Pocket Egg somewhere else. It could be an ice trap, that is a possibility, but I found it as a child, and it's the sculpture on the wall by the small waterfall in Gerudo Valley, and so I tried to hover to it because I really wanted Weird Egg, and I failed to hover a few times and then just gave up, and so I know where Weird Egg is, and I couldn't get it, and so I got frustrated and just skipped Weird Egg and went and met Zelda without it, which is why I currently have Bunnyhood. But yeah, not being able to hover consistently is definitely makes No Logic Seeds more difficult. Don't be something good. Okay. The funny thing is I totally forgot I had Dungeon and just shuffled until 20 minutes into the seed. Anytime I change my settings slightly, I get so confused, because I'm used to them being one particular way. And then, yeah, I get all turned around. So, almost done with Ice Cavern. I don't think I found anything particularly great in here. Hardest boss in the game. I guess it's not really a boss. I mean, is it a boss? I mean, this is like a mini dungeon, I guess. So it's a mini boss. Okay, so that was GTG entrance. So let me mark off the Ice Cavern's cleared, so I don't forget. Okay. Alright, let's go see what this sculpture is, even though I can't get it, and then I'm going to go to Wasteland and Colossus. Actually, you picked a good time to show up. If you don't know the trick I'm about to do, it's a pretty cool one. I think it's one of my favourite tricks that I know how to do. Partly because it's really helpful if you don't have Gerudo card. In fact, technically I don't need to do it. It's just I think it'll be slightly quicker if I do it. But it's also it looks cool, and it uses a glitch called anti-gravity, which sounds cool. So watch me fail it multiple times now. It's not very difficult, so I shouldn't fail it at all. But the only decent luck I can think of was getting Skeleton Key before coming adult. But it also means every key drop became wasted. Yeah, I've considered having skeleton keys and like the infinite upgrades for other items, and I haven't done it yet. I think I like having to try and find keys. There we go. So you float along the ceiling, and you skip the loading zone. So I didn't need to do that because I have Gerudo card. I could have just asked them to open the gate, but this is still faster, and it's cool. So now the gate isn't loaded, so you can just run through into Wasteland. Okay, because I have Bunnyhood, I can just walk across the sand. Because I have lots of money, I can see what Carpet Guy is selling. The extra upgrades are really fun too. I also play with Sun Arrows and Blue... So I have Blue Fire Arrows on. I haven't played with Sun Arrows. But it is tempting, because needing Mirror Shield can be a bit of a pain sometimes. So, okay, we've got 2 more checks here, and then Colossus. And I have Silver Gauntlets, so I can actually check the Scrub Grotto, which is nice. Oh, and I get to do QPA here, which is also fun. Is that a bottom of the well key? That's a fire key. Okay, I think I want that. Come on, this... I'm so inconsistent with this trick. Sometimes I get it first try, and sometimes it takes me a long time. This is one of the times it's taken me a long time. Come on. Too early. Too late. I should buffer this, but I don't. I have like a weird allergy to buffering tricks. I try to do them all unbuffered, which is silly because it means it takes ages for me to get consistent at them. But when I do get them first try, I feel cool. Okay, so let's get this. Ooh, another Triforce piece. Okay, and then let's get this. So I want ISG. Let's use Navi. Except I didn't do it correctly. Oh, my sound's bugged. Weird. Why am I so bad at this game? There we go. Okay. There we go. So that's, okay, 4 fire keys. If I do find Fire Temple, I think I can full clear it. I'll have to save scum the bottom part of it. But I have hammer and I have, yeah, 4 keys. So yeah, if I can find fire. Have I already found fire? I think I might have actually already found fire. No, okay, I haven't found fire yet. So, if I find fire, I can do basically everything in fire. Oops. Didn't actually need to jump up there. Okay, so... ideally, I guess, this is DC and I can get a hookshot in there. What would be next best? Next best, I guess, would be fire, because actually, well, no, because I don't have hookshot, so I can't actually do everything in fire. Okay, it's nothing... I'm not going to make it in time. Oh, maybe I am. Naira's Love. I don't think I care about that. No, I've already got Dins, so I can already equip swap. Okay. What have you got for me? Nothing helpful. I think I already know that there's nothing up there. Yeah, it's a recovery heart. Let's just pop in and out real quick. Deku, okay, well we can clear that. So, Deku is at Spirit. Let's get this. Still hoping for Boomerang as like a backup option for being able to pick up items that are far away, because I know I'm not going to find hookshot just randomly, because I know where the 2 hookshots are. So Boomerang would be a nice backup. Hover Boots would be great to find as well, actually, come to think about it. Okay, well, let's do Deku Tree. I need to remember to find some bugs as well to refill my bottle at some point. I guess also, yeah, now would be a good time. Once I'm done with this, now would be a good time to go shopping. Because I have... Oh, okay, that's nice. If I do ever need to come back here. Because, yeah, I have 3 Triforce pieces I can buy in shops, and I also have fire arrows that I can buy. Not that I have magic, but... Oh, and I get to do QPA again in the next room, which hopefully I will not take quite so many attempts at. Okay, anything good? Maybe? No. I keep getting trolled by the maps. I do not own a Stream Deck. No, I'm a very unprofessional streamer. I stream as a hobby. And I haven't. I took a big break from streaming because I got a new job where I had to start work way earlier than I had been, and so it took me a long time to adjust my sleep schedule and not be exhausted all the time. So I have I have a headset mic and a webcam, and that's it. That noise is the Deku Baba, which I have now killed because that was obnoxious. Although it's gonna respawn, so oh come on, screw it. Okay, I'm gonna, so we don't have to listen to the Deku Baba, I'm gonna get Coupe off this chest instead. I guess another option would be to equip swap sticks. But technically this should be quicker, except I suck at QPA today. Oh my god. You were watching Cedra before you got here. Well, welcome in. Hopefully my seed doesn't end up being as cursed as theirs. Oh my god. All of the problems I've had have been... They have not been randomizer specific, they've been me being bad at the game specific. I'm seriously out of practice. Oh my god, come on. This should not be so difficult. There we go, finally. Okay. Okay, and at least I have a bow, so I don't have to worry about hitting the eye switch with ISG in the next room, which is doable, but a bit of a pain. Money, I don't think I care about that particularly. I guess it's effectively only 14 rupees, so not worth the effort to get it. So if you don't have bow in this room, you can use QPA and either sticks or Begoran sword with ISG and a well-timed backflip to just hit the eye switch and open the door. Using bow is a lot easier. Oh my god. This is so sloppy. Cool little thing, the QPA breaks the mud walls. Okay, nothing good. That was... It's not... I have no idea. I have never met the person who raided earlier before in my life, so I may be horribly mispronouncing the name. Apologies if that's the case. And also I have not watched Dragon Ball Super, so I have no idea about the pronunciation of the character in that either. I tend to just, take my best guess at usernames. Sometimes it's easy, like I think I would be hard pressed to mispronounce Emperor Parallax, like it's just two English language words that I'm familiar with. But occasionally you'll get a username where it's like, it could be pronounced in like 12 different ways. Let's equip this. I know there is a way to stun these with hammer by like manipulating the camera angle so that only some of them are loaded, but I forgot how to do it. I used to know how to do it, but I have forgot. Okay, let's have a nice quick easy Goma. I forget, is it 2 hits with Begoran Sword? Do I risk not getting ISG? No. I just fail at getting ISG. There we go. Okay, it is 2 hits. Okay, what will Goma give us? This is, oh my god, this is the first dungeon I've beaten as well. because I haven't found any of the child dungeons yet. And I don't have enough, or at least I didn't have enough keys when I did find the adult dungeons. You'll stick around for a while? I'm glad to hear it. It's always nice to have a little bit of company. Especially, so this is I said I took a big break from streaming. This is my first stream in several months, so it's nice to not just be sitting here talking to myself. Okay, where am I going? I don't have bugs. Let's just go back here. Oh, I got it right first try. You got a lot of Sage or the Lime and Set for the Slime. My username, I think, it's fairly easy because it's again it's two English language words that most people are probably fairly familiar with. The problem with my username is it's very long. Oh, actually, I just realised because I have an empty bottle. Now is the time to catch a big Poe. So let's hope we get one to spawn here. Perfect. Okay, and then I can go and get bugs from the grotto over on the right. That worked out quite nicely. Okay, so where am I going? Where am I going next? I need to find DC entrance. Or I could chance it and go to Spirit, I guess. Because at least I know where that is. Oh, another piece. Okay, we need to go shopping. We need to buy the other Triforce pieces that we know where they are. But okay, first things first, let's grab bugs. I used to be a Lime Scout in TF2. I just happened to end up with a Lime-ish VTubing avatar, so I didn't need to change my name. Well, that's convenient. My avatar is one that I paid $17 for on VGen. So it's a pre-made. It doesn't represent like. I guess I don't have like a particularly strong image of like who I would be if I was a VTuber, like if I could design my own model. So this is like a placeholder. But I was a PNG tuber for like a year. And so this model is still like relatively new. And so I'm not in any huge rush to, commission a fully rigged brand new custom model or anything. But it's something I'd like it at some point, in the future. Okay, where am I going? Let's do archery. Very tense music for the archery. Okay, and we get... Oh, it's a bit late for that, but oh well. Okay, we were going shopping. Oh, actually, let me... I can do this as well. I don't remember if I talked to Anju already. I guess we'll find out in a second. Oh, I should also play Opponent with the cow in the house there. I could go and grab a second bottle. At this point, I don't think it's worth it. Like the main benefit of a second bottle is not having to go back and forth quite so much in Ice Cavern. I think. I guess I could get a fish in the bottle, and that makes Ocarina items slightly less painful if I have to put away OI. I have to wait for the bugs to dig. I hate put away OI so much. I'm so bad at it. I also hate having to wait for the bugs to dig so I don't accidentally lose my bugs. There we go. Cool. having said that I hate Oi, I will now actually go and grab that bottle. And I want to put a fish in it, I think. But first, let's go shopping. What was bottom of the well? Bottom of the well was bottom of the well. Okay, so we don't need to go in there. And okay, there was one in Bazaar and there was one in Potion Shop. Oh, I just realised I never traded the odd mushroom and I never asked what Granny was selling. Let's wait and see what Granny's selling first, because fire arrows are nice to have, but they're not actually useful to me because I don't have magic, so... Okay, do not want that. What was DC entrance? DC was Jabu. I don't have Boomerang. But it might... Well, no, without Boomerang I really can't do very much in Jabu at all. Okay, so I will buy this. Okay, so... just update my notes. Okay, so I know that there's another one on the volcano. Did I ever check? I don't think I ever checked Fire Temple entrance. No, I didn't. Okay, so let's do that, because that could be DC. And I have 2 things I can trade to Bugaran as well. I don't have Song of Time, I don't have Hookshot, so I can't get the Scrub Grotto. Oh, I have Hammer, so I can. Oh, and I also have Storms, so we should check this. I feel like if I'm lucky, I could find several Triforce pieces in a relatively short amount of time here. This could, I mean, for all I know, this could be a seed where I just never have Hookshot. Because I only need 5 more Triforce pieces. I know where one of them is, so I actually only need 4. Oh, and there's one inside Ganon's castle. So and I have Greg, so if I can beat 1 more dungeon, then I can go to Ganon's castle, and there's guaranteed at least 1 Triforce piece in there. So, yeah, okay. We could be really close to the end here, actually. Okay, anything good? Nope. Okay, so... I guess the fact that I planted the bean earlier is irrelevant, because I need to Mega Flip across the gap anyway, so I may as well... I might as well just get the item from up here. Oh, also... Scrubs. Let's do this first. Okay, there's Song of Time, so now I can get the Scrub Grotto in Goron City. I'm going to do that first, I think, because otherwise I'll forget. So let's go back in here real quick, because that's another 3 checks. I can go to Lost Woods real quick, because I have both trade items, I think. And I can do Forest Stage as well. I guess I could also kill Skull Kid for more money, but I don't think I need it. Oh, gold gauntlets. Not often I find them. I will wait because because I'll want to. I'll wait until I'm done here. I think because dungeons have more checks, and I want to check Fire Temple, and I can't get into Forest Temple, so yeah. One of my bigger weaknesses with randomizers is knowing which is the correct decision to make, the correct check to check. Like I have a tendency to always want to clear out an area completely before I go on to somewhere else. But the sensible thing to do now, I think, is to go into a dungeon and check a dungeon, because dungeons have lots more checks than other places. Like, it doesn't make sense to spend a lot of time going through Lost Woods and Sacred Forest Meadow to get, like, 2 checks. Okay, there's magic. That's nice. Oh, I don't have any money. I'm dumb. I'm the dumbest man alive. I'm just gonna ignore that, I think. I'm gonna pretend that check is not important. Because, well, no, okay, let's be sensible. Let's go get it. Because who knows, maybe it is a piece of Triforce, or it's Boomerang, or an Ocarina would be nice, I guess. Wrong way. But yeah, I don't think it makes sense to go through Lost Woods and Sacred Forest Meadow right now, because it's like a handful of checks for quite a lot of time, whereas if I can get into Fire Temple entrance and it's DC, then I can do quite a lot of checks in not a lot of time, and hopefully find a hookshot, which would be great. I even thought, I said earlier, maybe I should kill Skull Kid to get my money, and I was like, oh no, what do I even need money for? And then I ran out of money. Okay, so finally, we can head over to Fire Temple. I'll grab a little bit more money. No, I won't. But I'll go back out and back in just in case it is DC, because there's scrubs in DC, and I don't want to have to be scrambling around trying to find rupees. Okay, so once again, let's not suck at mega flips. What did I just say? I said let's not suck at mega flips. This is one of the tricks that I get really frustrated with, because it isn't difficult, and some days I can do it every single time first try, and then other days I've forgotten how to do it. Yes, on the bright side, I do at least have Goron Tunic, so I'm not having to worry about the timer. There we go. Afro, hello, good to see you, and I am back, yes, it's been a really long time, and I'm sorry for the absence, but I just was not capable of streaming. Zelda's Lullaby, that's really good, okay. We're in business. I can't promise that I'll be streaming like 3 times a week, but I will try to stream at least once a week now. Okay, Water Temple. I can't really do much in here. I will write it down. Oh, camera, what are you doing? Okay, so water is at fire. It was a rough September for me as well, and also a rough August. I started my new job in August, and at first I had like multiple days where I had 6 a.m. meetings because most of my team are on the East Coast or in Europe. Because I work remotely, so I was getting up really early for meetings. I was exhausted all the time, and I was also just like stressed for the new job. And then it turns out I'm really bad at adjusting to change, so I remained stressed at the new job for a really long time. I want to go down here. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I remained stressed for a long time, and it's only now I'm slightly starting to feel like I have energy to stream. And I intended today's stream to be a fairly short one, which is why I'm doing Trifle Hunt. And I probably would have finished by now if I was better at the game, because I made a lot of very silly mistakes and wasted a lot of time. But overall, I'm very happy to be back streaming. No, crap. I keep making really dumb mistakes. I needed to ride that because I can't get across there because I don't have hookshot or hover boots. So now we've got to wait for the plant to come back. I guess this is an opportunity for me to have some delicious water. Also, if you haven't seen it before, please do check out the incredible emote that Vanille drew for me, because I gifted some subs during her September sub thing, I think, or maybe it was I don't know. Vanille was doing a thing, and I gifted her some subs, and as a result, I got a lovely little emote, which is my first emote. Okay, let's go in here. Water key, don't really care about that. Alright, so I can trade a couple of things with Goran. So let's do that. I can do the fairy fountain at the top as well, and then I need to go... What dungeon entrances haven't I checked? I haven't checked Shadow, and I can't. I haven't checked Forest, and I can't. I haven't checked Ice Cavern. I can check Ice Cavern. So I should check Ice Cavern. Senix the Demon Lord, hello! Good to see you. It's always nice to see a familiar name. Bigoran with the long neck is so cursed. Oh my god, because I wasn't looking at it, the bomb got culled and it didn't blow up the wall. How annoying. I guess, okay, I think I found Forest Temple entrance already, didn't I? Yeah, it's Jabu, which I also can't get into because I don't have hover boots. At least I can't get into as an adult. I have been pretty bad, if I'm honest. I've been adjusting to a new job with a much, much earlier start to my day. Okay, there we go. 3 more. 3 more. And also, just, you know, the world in general has been a bit rough. Whoops. But feeling a little bit more energetic, hence the stream. So hopefully I'll be able to continue the momentum, because I really, really have missed streaming. There's no fish in this grotto, is there? There's water, but there's no fish. So I wouldn't mind picking up a fish. Nothing. Okay. I should go to... Maybe now I go to Lost Woods. I didn't mean to jump all the way down. Okay, sorry, I need to fix my notes. Okay, that I've got. Okay. In Triforce Hunt, I guess there's not that much point. I guess, okay, there's where am I going? What am I doing? There's like, it's a little bit worth to check the spoiler log for like where on earth were hover boots, where was Boomerang, but it's like less relevant, I think, in than in a regular randomizer. But I definitely will want to check some of the checks that I tried and failed to get. Were they actually anything good? Because if they were, like if the reward from the pot was Boomerang, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I could have got that, I just gave up because it was being a pain in the ass. Okay, and I believe I can do Forest Stage as adult. If I can find... There it is. That's the wrong button. Oh, weird. It unequipped it? I didn't know that happened. Oh, that's interesting. So, okay, I have to equip swap multiple times to do this. Okay, well that was not worth it. Come on. Alright, so Sacred Cross Meadow, then I guess I should head to Zora's River? Whoops. I swear it is possible to shoot them in the foot, but not easy. Alright, calm down. This way, I think. I can check this while I'm here. Ah, Spirit Key. I would kind of like a Spirit Key. Can't believe I only have one Spirit Key still. I guess after, yeah, maybe after I do this, maybe... No, I don't need to do that. Maybe after I check this area, I should just go into Spirit as adult, because... I can check some stuff in there, and I know that there is a hookshot in there, which would make my life a bit easier. Okay, wow, we're finding all the regular good items. You play some Dragon Quest 3, have fun. Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. If this was a non-Triforce Hunt seed, I'd be feeling fairly good. Because I've got, like, all of the items, and I know where Hookshot is. Whoops. May as well check these. Battle Frogs is junk, okay. Longest Cavern has a Shadow Key, okay. Let's go into Spirit Temple, I guess. And by Spirit Temple I mean Decatry entrance, because that's where Spirit Temple is. feel like I've had pretty bad luck with dungeon placement as well this seed. It could have been worse, because bottom of the well could have been Ice Cavern or Water Temple entrances, which are really, really annoying to get into as child. GTG being in water was already kind of bad, because I like to do GTG as child. Or I like GTG as child means getting all the chests in the maze a little easier. Okay, well at least I have Zelda's Lullaby and I have Song of Time, so I can get the stuff in here. Why do I always miss that one? There we go. Once again, I wish I had a real Ocarina, because having to dump bugs every single time I want to play a song is real tedious. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my bugs. I am. Oh, I'm so dumb. At least I can peek to see if this is anything good. I should be able to peek if it's anything good. Why? I'm getting so tilted. There we go. Let me... It should not be this difficult to look through this wall. It's a bomb, okay. I have a bad habit of getting a little bit salty towards the end of a randomizer when things aren't going my way and I'm playing badly. And I was really thinking, well, you know, today, this is Triforce Hunt. This is going to be over in like 2.5 hours. It'll be easy peasy. I need to go get bugs. Where can I even get bugs? I have to go to the grotto, the Storm's Grotto. Yeah, I was thinking it'll be quick, it'll be easy, it'll be no problem, it'll be a great first stream back from a long break. And now I'm getting salty because I keep making really dumb mistakes. I guess I'm still pretty tired, even though I'm less tired than I have been. And I can't get in the grotto, so I have to go and get bugs from grass in Lost Woods. All of this just to go and get the ability to play an Ocarina. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I should have done before. I'm going to catch a fish. In addition to bugs, I'm going to use the fish for Ocarina items. Because you can't lose the fish by dropping it too many times like you can with the bugs. And I will keep the bugs just in case in some bizarre scenario I need to go back to child. Okay. Let me also equip this here, so I don't forget that I have it. Oops. If the only thing different about the seed had been where the dungeons were, it would have been so much easier. I feel I've had a really awkward placement. Okay, we drop the fish. We pick up the fish. can't even get this item because and I didn't land. Okay, fuck this. Oh, I'm so tilted. I forgot I don't have hover boots. I don't have hook shot. I can't even get across to open the chest. So there's not even any point doing that. Okay. Alright, well I know that there is a piece of the Triforce in the Zora shop, but I know that I can afford it. So I only actually need 2 more. And if I can find hookshot, then I know that there's another Triforce piece in Crater Valley that I can get. There it is, thank God. Okay. So I guess I should have come to Spirit a lot sooner. That's what's results-oriented thinking. But yeah, my life would have been a lot easier if I'd have come here sooner and got that hookshot sooner. Okay, so now I just need 1 more Triforce piece, and then I can go and pick up the other ones that I know about. 3 hours without a hookshot it's too long without a hookshot. I have had seeds in the past, like non-Triforce Hunt seeds, where I never had hookshot. I think I've had 2 hookshotless seeds. Ooh, okay, that's nice. Another Spirit Temple key is good. I have magic, so let's use magic rather than doing QPA again. And I will do child side first, I think. And there's an Ocarina, which is really, really nice to have. It's a bit late. I'm kicking myself I didn't come here sooner now. It would have been so good to have these items earlier. I don't have much health, I should be careful. Let's just shoot this guy. Nothing, okay, and in the chest we have... also nothing. Oh, okay. Now that the end is in sight, I'm starting to calm down a little bit. I was getting kind of angry, mostly at myself for bad plays. It's ironic that I put off coming to Spirit Temple because I only had 1 key, and then I find a key, which means I can check a lot more than I would otherwise have been able to do. Because yeah, at this point I can now get into every dungeon because I have a hookshot finally. So I can get all of the checks. What? How did that not? Okay. Whatever. Okay, let's not waste a key. I guess this is one place where if I had used QPA to light the torches in the big room, it would have been quicker to kill the Iron Knuckle, but it's not like it was particularly slow anyway. Okay, what do you got? Nothing. Okay, let's go back in. And let's reset. I guess I didn't need to go back in. Okay, now I can actually get this. Oh, thank you for the redeem. Did that not work? Let me manually cat myself for you. I don't know why that didn't trigger properly. I need to figure out what's going on there. I made the potentially foolish mistake of updating OBS before I started streaming, so it's possible I broke something. Although I guess that's VTube Studio, isn't it? That would be taking care of that. So yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on, why that isn't working the way it should. But nevertheless, I'm now cat-eared. Just desperately hoping for this. I say last Triforce piece, but like effectively last Triforce piece. I just need one more, and then I can go run real quick to Zora Shop, and then run real quick to Gerudo Valley, and then I am done. Oh, no. Let's not die to the Iron Knuckle. That would be embarrassing. And then I don't have any more keys, so that's all I can do here. Thrower's Wind, okay. Let's check the Fairy Fountain. And then, where am I going? I think... what could I do? I could go... What was Water Temple entrance again? GTG. There's some checks I can get in GTG now. I guess really I should go into Shadow Temple or Forest Temple entrances. What's the quickest way to do that? Guess I just run... Okay, no, actually no. I tell you what I'll do. Since I'm going past the door anyway. Well, first of all, I'll trade in Eyeball Frog. Then I will pick up the Triforce piece that I know is in Gerudo Valley. And I should ride Epona, because I'm going to need her to get across the bridge anyway. And now, actually, yeah, now I can check the grotto. Let's just... Come on. The one that's just outside Gerudo Valley, because now I actually have a way of burning the webs. Epona, what is wrong with you? Jump over the fence, you stupid horse. This is definitely one of those streams where everything is going wrong. I will try to remain non-salty. I can also okay now that I've got an actual ocarina, I can check the 4 cows in Lon Lon much easier as well. So maybe I'll do that on my way to Zora's River. So many fire keys, and I still haven't found Fire Temple. Okay. If I had found DC already, things would be so much easier, because I would have found the hookshot already. I would have another dungeon beaten, which means that at this point I would be able to go to Ganon's castle. Like, but yeah, I guess it must be. Well, it's either one of the dungeons that requires hookshot to enter, or like if it's Shadow or Nocturne, or it's Ice Cavern, and I just never went there. I guess I wouldn't have been able to easily get past the waterfall before I had Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, so this is a piece of Triforce, which we knew. Okay, so now let's go to Lon Lon. And we can play beautiful music for 4 cows. Maybe one of those cows will give us a piece of the Triforce, which is, you know, a perfectly normal thing for a cow to have. And if none of the cows have a piece of the Triforce, okay, then where are we going? Then we're still going to Zora's River, because there's 2 sculptures we can check there before we even get into Zora's Domain, and then in Zora's Domain there's 3 more checks. Do I have... Okay, I don't have Prescription, but I can unfreeze King Zora. Makes sense to me. Pieces of cheese come from milk, which comes from cow. That's true. That is a very good point. Watch now, like, this is a piece of Triforce, and the next one is also a piece of Triforce, and then I'm just done. I don't even have to go to Zora's River. No, okay. That would have been too much good fortune, I guess. Still, even one piece of Triforce is enough. Pen Center, hello! Welcome in! Good to see you. How have you been? You join me, hopefully, right at the very end of a somewhat miserable seed. Mostly due to my own bad plays rather than the seed being particularly bad. But yeah, one more piece of Triforce needed, and then I can go and buy the last one from the Zora shop. Actually, I said earlier in the stream, I don't like it when the last piece of Triforce is just in a shop and I go and buy it, because it feels so anticlimactic. Like the excitement of not knowing when the last piece is going to show up is part of the fun of Triforce Hunt for me. I've been planning to do an OOT run tomorrow afternoon with a new player. Oh, that's really fun. I had the pleasure of it was actually my first ever VTuber collab with Vanille VT, who also likes playing Randomizer but had never played a no logic randomizer. Or rather had didn't know very many tricks and glitches and stuff. So we did a collab where we played a it had logic, but most of the stream was me teaching her various tricks and glitches and stuff. Unfortunately, she was really sick. She had a really sore throat, so we couldn't stream for super long. But I had a lot of fun playing OT with her. So hopefully you have a similarly good time in your stream. Where am I going? This way. And of course it's daytime as I approach Sora's River, which is annoying because I want it to be nighttime. I don't have Sun Song. But I guess we can just go to Zora's domain. I guess, I mean, if I don't find a piece of Triforce before, let's take the plant since I planted the bean. We may as well. Yeah, because if I don't find a piece of Triforce before I buy the one in the shop, then I don't have to worry about the thing that I was complaining about, where the last one being in a shop is anticlimactic. He's good with the tricks. I'm hoping to learn a couple. It's always fun to get the hang of a new trick. One thing that I've come to appreciate is a lot of them are way less difficult than you might think. That like the setups are like pretty well known, and like once you get the hang of the timing and stuff, it becomes muscle memory, and things get relatively straightforward. Okay. So we are one Triforce piece away from being done. I need to do things 3 times before I remember how to do them. I need to do things like 50 times before I remember how to do them. Okay. Do you have a piece of the Triforce for me? Nope. Okay. I really should have waited for it to be nighttime. I've already missed... Yeah, I'm missing checks because there's no sculptures because it's not nighttime. Oh well. Okay, is there a piece of Triforce floating on that iceberg? There's not. Okay, well we can get the fairy fountain, and then I guess it's into the ice cavern entrance, which will be a dungeon that I will be able to do some stuff in. See, this is what I like about the very end of a Triforce randomizer, when any check could be the last check. There's that tension. And there it is! Thank goodness. Okay, we're done. So, we get a lovely cutscene. I am going to check the spoiler log because there are a few items that I wouldn't mind knowing where they are. Okay, where were hover boots? Hover boots were Forest Temple Redpo chest. Okay, so if I had gone into Forest Temple, which was in Jabu, which I couldn't get into, I would have had to. I guess I would have had to do that as child. I don't think it's possible to do that as child, because I think you have to use bow, not slingshot. So I guess hover boots were impossible, and by extension, all of Forest Temple was impossible because I couldn't get in there as adult, because I need hover boots to get into Jabu as adult. So that's fun. Where were iron boots? Because those would have been helpful for Water Temple. Iron boots were Water Temple, Gold Sculpture, Falling Platform Room. Okay, so I could have got iron boots. In fact, I could have, if I'd have just got into Water Temple, I probably could have got iron boots fairly easy. Oh no, but I didn't have hookshot, so I wouldn't have been able to get them until I had hookshot. What else? Boomerang. Boomerang would have been great. Boomerang was Ganon's Castle, Spirit Trial, Invisible Chest. So if I'd have just got into Ganon's Castle, Okay, what else was in Ganon's castle? Let's see. We had a Triforce piece, a wallet. What did the Scrubs have? The Scrubs had another Triforce piece, and a scale, and another Triforce. Wow, there are 3 Triforce pieces in Ganon's castle, just in the Light Trial and the Scrubs. So yeah, if I'd have found Dodongo's Cavern earlier and been able to go in there. Okay, well, where was Dodongo's Cavern then? Let's see. It's hard to find Dodongo's Cavern. It's the... what am I looking for? Dodongo's Cavern entrance. Here it is. Sacred Forest Meadow. Okay, so Forest Temple entrance led to Dodongo's Cavern. Okay. And then Shadow Temple entrance was the other one I didn't know. I guess I didn't know Ice Cavern entrance either. Okay, so Fire Temple was Shadow Temple entrance. And Ice Cavern entrance was... where was it? Why can't I find Ice Cavern entrance? It was... okay, Shadow Temple led to Ice Cavern. This spoiler is hard to read. Okay, whatever. It is no longer important. Alright, I'm relieved. That took a lot longer than it should have, and it took longer than I was anticipating it taking. But, hey, we did it in the end. That's the important thing. Yeah, first stream back from, like, getting on for 3 months of no streams, so hopefully it won't be 3 months before my next stream. I really do want to get back to streaming, because I've missed it. Thank you very much to everybody who stopped by. It was great to see so many familiar faces. Let me try and find someone to raid, and then I'm going to get ready for bed, because I have to get up early tomorrow for work, which is one of the reasons that I'm constantly tired and can't stream. Okay, who can I raid? Let's see. Is there anyone I'm following streaming who I can raid? Not really. Anyone doing a randomizer? Let's see, is this a randomizer or is this just a regular stream? Okay, well they're fighting Volvagia and they have Mirror Shield, so this is definitely a randomizer. Okay, let's raid Star Galaxy Kitty, who I've never raided before, but they're a VTuber and they're playing a randomizer, so sounds like a good raid target to me. Okie doke. Yeah, I still don't know how to end a stream, but yeah, hopefully more streams soon. I really have missed streaming. I like, despite the salt at the end, I did have a good time today. And I think also once this was my first stream back from a really long absence, so I was a little bit awkward. But next time will be smoother, and maybe I can get back to not Triforce Hunt and do slightly longer streams and actually beat the game normally, because that's my favorite kind of randomizer to do. Maybe I can like drop the difficulty a little bit and have fewer dungeon rewards needed, and it'll be a little bit quicker. Because ideally, I don't ever want to have to do another 6-hour randomizer, because I just don't have the time of the day anymore. But okay, yeah, let's go say hi to Star Galaxy Kitty, and I'm gonna go and have a very late dinner and then go to bed. I will see you all around.